Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another fantastic episode of Fail PG. As usual, I'm the Mighty Mage, and with us tonight we have Ross the Boss, the
Namaste.
Goat, and Surge.
Ew, get him
Yeah,
off.
I am not all there tonight, guys. I am fucked up.
You are not all there most nights.
Now get
Actually,
rid of the
all
share
night.
screen.
Give
Larry
me
got
your
that
share
at-
screen
All right, fine. I'll get rid of mine.
on the
Delete
same
the-
time. Three,
Delete,
two,
delete the
one.
porn. Oh, crap. Wait, no, mine's still up.
Well, he deleted his porn, so that's a victory for me.
It won't stop him. It'll only slow him down a little bit.
Until he deletes the rest of his porn.
Don't talk about the rest of
What
them.
does that mean?
Oh wait, I gotta say it for the new generation, the hentai.
You can't even say that on YouTube anymore. It's Gentai. Gentai.
Are you serious?
Gentai.
Is that a thing?
Yes, that's a thing. You cannot
Really? You
say
can't
the
even
word.
say that?
Yeah, you have to
Oh.
say Gentai.
Well, I guess that's gonna get bleeped. So if y'all don't understand, it begins with
No,
an
it's not.
H.
No, it's not. I ain't doing nada. I ain't adding shit.
You heard about
Dang, he moved
you heard
himself.
about the you heard about
That's
the
how
new
bad
rules?
it was.
Yeah. If you're monetized, are we monetized? No. Okay, I don't give a shit.
No, look, it was so
Have you
bad
heard
he had
about
to mute himself.
You heard about the new rules? I think like the major YouTubers are complaining about it.
Like I said,
Yeah.
I'm not monetized. I don't give a shit.
Okay. You know what's funny is most people said screw YouTube's. They just use like a third party. They just use that. They make their own custom ads and they get a third party person to.
Oh god damn it!
What did you do?
I'll be right back. I need my laptop. My character sheet's on there. This is what happens when I'm rushing.
Fool!
Look, I told you this has not been my day.
Don't want to hear it. Just go.
This is all. Hey, most of this is your fault. Remember that.
Look, he's just gonna do the recap. Let him
Yeah,
go.
go ahead with
Okay.
that evil grin. You know what you did today. You got me this time. But next time, good sir, you will be smited.
You mean smitten?
Just like Noel's wife with everybody else around town.
Oh. To be middle-aged and in love.
So, girl, before we start, why like it's foggy in your room right now?
Wait, do I have something on my?
Yeah,
Oh, it's not
fog. Something on there.
Oh, it's the light. Okay, I see what it is. Okay, I was about to say, I was like, somebody set your house on fire with some gluten-free cooking.
There you go.
There you go.
That's better. Much better.
Somebody was gluten-free cooking in there, burnt it.
Well, while we're waiting
we have fire alarms all over the house.
And I imagine they're used frequently.
Yes.
While we're waiting for Surge to get set back up, I'll give us the quick recap here. We left off with everybody and their uncle all piled into Murad for the siege. They've split off into two groups, with Noel hanging out with Burke, Katana, Delrin, and Cade, and some of the assassins. Stryker and Ronnie are with Hal, Kurt, and Lem, off in their own party. They've set half of the harbor on fire by blowing up a couple of ships with some powder kegs. They blew up a warehouse. And now they're actually starting to infiltrate the city proper, while most of the soldiers from Murad are occupied trying to put out the fire. It's going to be an exciting night, ladies and gentlemen. I'm predicting at least 80% casualties.
Oh wow, that's pretty.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty conservative.
Yeah, I was thinking 100%, but hey, we'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens. Are you ready now?
No,
Ready now?
but let's fucking go.
Yeah, don't yell into your mic. It sounds like
Let's fucking go.
I was so tempted to
Man,
mute
I
him for a
can't
moment
bring black people anywhere.
Also,
what it
I
sounds
think in the
like.
middle of that, I may have shitted my pants.
I was gonna say that's
no.
what it sounds like when somebody's messing with Noah's wife.
You're not fucking wrong.
Yeah, they're like all the women jealous of Mole's wife.
Oh yeah.
He's like, yeah, let's go with them cookies.
Yeah, right.
Well, this is the part of the program where I set my computer on fire.
Oh, the computer's on fire? Wait, let me
Computer's
make
on
sure I
fire.
get this in the
Yeah,
scene.
yeah. You probably want this in the scene. So, who wants to start? I'm thinking Goat.
I'm thinking him too. We left off with us
With
ending the show, so I think him starting it is a good start.
So, Noel,
Yes.
you're with the Powerhouse Group. Atana, Burke, Delrin, and some assassins.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys have started making your way northward. You guys, let me see here. Ah,
You know what's funny? You know what's funny? He's rolling with this Powerhouse Group. The only question I have, right, is he gonna continue to act like a moron, or is he actually gonna get serious? That's where I'm putting my money at today. Who's taking bets?
Listen, you're using the wrong vocabulary. It's eccentric. He's gonna stop acting eccentric.
So what he's saying is he's gonna try to hide in the barrel again.
Probably.
Mm-hmm.
Dun, 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 dun.
Here we fucking go.
Hey, I mean, it might work better for him this time.
All
Who
laughing
knows?
at the beginning
I
of
doubt it.
the episode. That's how you know it's gonna go well, people. All laughing at the beginning of the episode.
I'm seeing things. I would have swore that barrel was over there.
He hears, "Ding!" and you see everybody turn and look at it.
He's like, you're crazy. He's like, oh, I just didn't get enough sleep. You just get in, and when they turn around, you start moving more.
Hey! Did that barrel just move now? What are you talking about? It's the same barrel. It's been there for the last 5 minutes. Yeah, but didn't it just hop a couple of inches over there? What are you smoking, man? I want some of it, whatever it is. No, really.
Does everybody think they're crazy?
I'm kind of hoping that you do this at some point during this invasion.
I'm just waiting for the part where the one guy walks over to the barrel and then flips the barrel up and then just sees Noel down there, cupped up like this. That's gonna be
I'll
a
just
fun part.
leave you here.
Roll for a knockout sucker punch.
There you go.
Wow, like bam, he knocks him out.
Also, I'm going to say kudos to Skype.
Mm-hmm.
The new grid view for when you're doing this for the share screen it's actually manageable.
If you say so.
I mean, on my side, it looks manageable. I don't know what it looks like on your side of Skype, but my side of Skype, it looks good. It puts everybody at the top. Your share screen's right neatly in the middle.
On my side of Skype, it's just the dog sitting at the table while the whole room is on fire, saying everything's fine, as smoke billows out of the back of my computer.
Oh no, that's normal. That's supposed to happen.
Uh-huh.
That it's all fine. It's all fine.
Define supposed to.
So you guys have walked around the middle tier wall here a little bit to the north, and there is a break in the wall. You could continue going northward in the outer ring, or you could move eastward through the gap in the wall to the middle ring. What are you doing?
Hey, let's go in that hole in the wall.
Burke kind of eyes you for a moment. Hole in the wall. You're not thinking of grabbing a drink or something, are you?
No. See that entrance? You see it?
Oh, that hole in the wall. Okay.
Now that's something I didn't expect at the start of this. Burke making a joke.
Right.
What? The man may be cold as ice, but he's got a sense of humor, sort of.
Sure he does.
Burke, if I don't make it, tell my wife I love her. He's like, Burke was like, I was ready playing it too.
Whatever you say.
You know what the weird thing is? He's probably the one person in town who probably actually hasn't banged Noel's wife.
Yeah, out of respect.
I wouldn't say out of respect. Probably out of disgust, disdain, maybe even knowing that all the other boys have been in there. Burke seems classy enough that he wants like a girl just to himself.
Lady Atana said, "Oh, even I had some of her cookies."
Hey, you don't know which way she swings.
Nope.
The real question is Atana a dommy mommy? Or is she a submissive missus?
Nah, I feel like she a dommy.
I mean,
no, actually, I feel like she'll be submissive.
Experience with her now. What do you think, based on her personality so far?
Submissive in the bedroom, dominant everywhere else.
Right.
That's usually how it goes.
That is usually how it
goes. I'm not talking from experience, but that's usually how it goes.
He's talking from experience.
Shut up.
He just married one. I mean, what?
She might watch this.
Man, please. She barely even lets you record it. What do you mean watch?
This is very true. This is very true. All right, Nola, you guys sneak into the middle ring through this gap in the wall. Surprisingly, there are no sentries at the small gatehouse. The street is actually fairly empty, and as you guys walk down the street, which is about wide enough for 3 or 4 carts to ride abreast, you notice an awful lot of rather nice, stately-looking buildings. I'll get to you in a minute. Stately-looking buildings with really nice, manicured, fenced-in lawns. And looking around, you'd if you were a betting man, you'd bet that you walked into the upper class, the bourgeois district of the city. Now, Serge, what did you want?
So until you said that last part, my question was going to be, this wouldn't happen to be the same gatehouse that they ran through the one time when they were trying to run around the city and get out and accidentally set stuff on fire. But then you said they were in the bougie part of town. I was like, oh, never mind, that's not it.
Yeah, definitely different.
Definitely not the same one.
So, now what?
I'm like, oh wow, looks like I could spend my whole salary just looking at something.
Burke kind of nods sympathetically. Probably mine too. You can see that the street sort of branches off north and south, and also to the east. Which way you going?
Is where we're facing
east.
You know what?
You're facing east.
Yes.
Any second.
Oh no!
Somewhere up here there was a. Oh no, I might not have put it on this one.
You had the.
I thought I had a compass rose, but apparently I forgot to put it on this version.
But it is what it is, right?
North is up, right is east, left is west.
Okay, good. Let's just keep going east.
Keep going east. All right. You guys start trucking it off east. Give me a 12 side for perception.
Okay. I got an 8.
8. So as you guys march/shuffle eastward, whoops, don't want to do that. You notice the complete absence of the usual sounds you would expect from a bustling city like this. Now, granted, this is the bourgeois district, so maybe they're more quiet around here and more reserved. But it does seem a little bit unsettling.
Stop deleting your layers.
I know. Itana slips in right behind you and is sort of peering around suspiciously. You guys approach an intersection where you seem to come upon a major boulevard that's sweeping north and south, and you can just see a couple of figures to the south. One of them looks like he's in a black hooded robe.
I think let's hide. Let's hide.
Roll a 12 side for perception to see if you can find a hiding spot.
I got 11. Okay, we're rolling good.
Oh yeah, that was a good start.
We're gonna mess up later.
Don't jinx it.
Why do you always say shit?
Don't jinx it.
I'll mess it up later.
So I ain't got to work tomorrow.
You see a rain barrel. Pushed up against one of the garden walls, and you just dive into this rain barrel and disappear.
Yes.
What about everybody else?
Itana and Burke are kind of taken aback by this for a moment, but they like quickly glance around and press themselves flat against the garden wall, not hiding at all. Like they're completely visible. The assassins who are with you just sort of melt into the background and disappear. And then Kurt and Cade, they are kind of at a loss of what to do, and they see some vines sort of hanging over one of these garden walls, and they just kind of like shuffle in behind the vines with some of the other Uruk soldiers. I would say, coin flip as to whether the people down the boulevard see you.
What do we call him? What do we call him?
I don't know. You're nice and cozy in your barrel, Noel.
I'm like, I go, psst, psst. I was trying to make sounds like, hide.
We are hiding. What are you talking about?
All right.
Would you like to know the result of the coin flip?
No, I'm going to do 100 side for this if I can find my bits.
Oh. If you can't find your bits, do you want me to do it?
No, I got my bits.
All right.
3. All right. The gentleman down the street in the robe glances up your direction. Tilts his head for a moment. Turns to one of his companions who's standing just a little bit outside your field of view. Seems like he's saying something, but they haven't raised any alarm yet.
All right. We just keep hiding.
Keep hiding. All right.
Ooh.
I know, right? I was gonna say either attack or go the other way. Do something.
And
we're playing it safe right now. Like we reserve our energy when shit really hits the fan. Like really hits the fan.
All right. Let's see here.
Not a bad strategy. Not a bad strategy.
After a moment, the figure turns back to you guys and starts walking up this way. And as soon as he comes to the intersection, he sees Itana and Burke and the soldiers like in plain view, pressed against the wall. And the expression on his face is like really perplexed. And Burke, in full like Uruk regalia and everything, with Itana in her frilled battle gown next to him, he just sort of goes, "Hey, morning."
I panic, pick up the barrel and throw it at him.
Well, you're in the barrel. Are you gonna like roll over him or something? What do you want to do?
I thought I was gonna like
the Donkey Kong it, just roll over.
You gonna bounce yourself over on him? I mean, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm just gonna push it. How heavy is this thing? Is it filled with stuff?
No. I mean, you're the only thing in the barrel right now.
Okay, I guess I'll just get out, pick it up, and throw it at him.
Okay. What do I want to call this? This is actually really fun.
I guess technically a dex roll?
It's also technically an attack.
Dex first to make sure he doesn't fall on his face, and then like.
All right.
Because he got to hop out of it.
Yeah.
A 12 side for Dex to see if you can get out of the barrel without falling on your face.
Okay.
Graceful exit of the barrel.
Oh, come on, I got a 3. I exhausted my luck.
Your
was a
plan
fast
in your mind was to just like pop out of the barrel like a weasel and then land, grab the thing and throw it. You jump up, get caught on the lip of the barrel, fall over, roll a couple of paces in front of Burke, and then sort of flop out of the thing. and then hastily like scramble to your feet. All the while, the assassin is just sort of watching you, like, what the fuck is going on here? Did I? They are there, right? He looks down at. Are you guys seeing this? I mean, can you? What's going on here? Give me a 20 side to see if you can throw this thing at him.
Okay, I got it.
Wait, go.
What?
Instead of throwing the barrel at him, like take the barrel and just put him in it. Do it for the bit.
You know what? You know what? I'm gonna go in. Yeah, put it. Yeah, I'm putting
Yes.
it
Like drop the barrel on him, huh?
in. And I'm gonna tip it over and kick it. He's gonna roll down the hill.
He's gonna roll to the guys. Yes.
The full bit. Let's go.
All right.
All right.
The 20 side.
Let's see if I can pull it off.
You can stuff him in this barrel.
Oh, I got a 12. That's moderate.
12 on the 20 side, and your attack modifier is a 3. So,
15.
you know what? I'm gonna roll something for this here. Yeah, the gods are in your favor. You pick up the barrel and drop it on, and he starts to realize what you're doing a second before it happens. He just like puts the hands up like, oh shit, and then down the barrel down. All right, he's in the barrel. Give me a 12 side for Dex to see if you can turn it over and start it rolling the direction that you want. God, now I need a.
I got 11.
Wait,
baby.
if he's
let's
rolling
go.
it,
Let's go. I got 11.
Wait, if he's rolling it, can he kick it and make it a strength roll instead?
The Dex was more of the steering. He's got the strength to kick the thing and roll it down. It's not a steep hill, but there's a nice gradient there, so it will roll.
Okay, that's fair.
And an 11, that's definitely good enough. You turn the barrel over with the guy, and it's like, oh, god damn it, and then just kick this thing, and it starts rolling straight down to this group of men who are at what looks like an intermediate wall in the middle ring. And he starts going tumbling down. Why don't you guys help me out with this? Everybody roll a 12 side for Dex for the guys who are at the receiving end of this stuff.
Come on.
How many people are down there?
A lot.
Okay, I'll roll 2 12s.
Oh, come on. Alright.
I got a 4 and a 9.
Oh, damn it, 9.
Let me roll 2 too, because I can do it too.
Sure.
What? I can get another 12.
Alright, yeah. Everybody roll 12 sides.
I got an 11 and a 1.
Oh, somebody absolutely got flattened.
I got a 7 and a 1.
Oh my goodness.
Do you need any more rolls? We'll roll again.
That's quite sufficient.
Okay.
So the assassin guy starts rolling and bouncing and picking up speed, and the other guys are sort of stood there in shock for a moment, like not realizing what the hell's happening, and then suddenly they come to life and start trying to dodge out of the way. The other assassin who's standing in the group does not budge fast enough, and this barrel just flattens him, rolls right over him. He, cartoony impression in the pavement, boom, right over him, and then the barrel bounces. One of the guards dives into a thorn bush to get out of the way. His buddy isn't so lucky. He gets halfway out the way, and then the barrel catches him in the legs, and actually he kind of flips over backwards, caught under the legs by this barrel. And it finally bounces to a stop at the foot of what looks like an officer in full plate.
That was the 11.
Yeah, he stops the barrel with his foot and looks back up at you guys and looks down at the barrel, and now the assassin in the barrel is crawling out drunkenly and destabilized. Oh god, I'm gonna be sick. And there's just complete pandemonium. You have the moment. You have the advantage in the moment. What are you doing, Noel?
We running the opposite way.
Opposite direction? Okay.
Yeah.
Noel is booking it.
In combat situations, am I allowed to roll for Cade?
I'll think about it.
Okay.
Maybe.
It's the only one I want to roll for.
I have a lot of people to keep track of, so maybe I'll allow that.
Yes. I figure it might help.
So you guys start booking it up the boulevard here, leaving the guards to pick themselves up and the poor assassins to try and recover. Yeah, you guys pass another little side street, which is much narrower than the boulevard you're currently on, which heads further eastward. And the boulevard continues to the north, curving slightly east.
To lose sight, we go east.
Okay, you guys are heading east. Roll a 100 side.
Okay. I got a. Oh, I rolled pretty bad. I got 69.
What do you mean? You rolled perfect, you son of a bitch!
That is a perfect roll. Holy crap!
I forgot. Oh yeah, I got a 69.
That is the second 69 all game. Wait, who rolled the first one?
I
Wait.
don't remember.
Did he roll both of them?
I don't remember.
I gotta go back and watch the tapes.
I know it wasn't me. It wasn't me.
That was quite awesome. So,
Yeah.
Noel, you guys dive down this eastern passageway. A moment later, the soldiers and the assassins that you aggravated come running up, and they run right past you guys,
Yo.
heading northward along the boulevard.
This fucking cartoony bullshit. It's
He was
working.
successful. He was successful hiding in a barrel. That's jumping out of a barrel though.
That's right.
Yeah.
But successfully cartooned somebody in the barrel.
And as these guys run past you, shouting and carrying on to the north, Itana looks to you thoroughly impressed. Like, that was most unexpected, but I believe it now when the others tell me that you have your moments.
That's what they call them? Yeah, I know.
Also believe your wife too when she says it.
So those guys have just,
crap.
run off to the north and disappeared. You can hear the shouting quickly recede. Are you guys gonna stay in the alleyway there? Or are you moving on? And where are you going? East?
We're moving on.
West?
East.
Carry on further east. There's this intersection here. You can see how it splits north and
Oh,
south.
okay.
Which path do you want to
We'll go south.
take? South, he says. All right.
We gotta have a little thing that pops up when you hit the 69, just like yo.
I know, right? Little confetti or something going on there.
You're asking for a lot from me.
I know.
I don't have After Effects, guys. I wish
That's the point. Love to see you fail.
But actually, wait. No, I think I do have. Well, I have something I might be able to use. So I just got a bundle of software off of Humble Bundle that had a bunch of editing software on there. So I might have something that might work as an intermediate for After Effects instead. I have to check and see what I have. But if I have that, if I'm right about that, that means that production value goes up just a little bit more, which means editing time goes up just a little bit more. But it'll all be worth it.
I'm still not paying you more. Look, you know how companies work.
Here's some extra responsibility. Oh, what? You want an extra salary to go with that? Who are you?
He's like, who's
then I
this
guess
guy?
this is going to the wayside then. I'll keep doing my lazy editing then, and it'll be what it is.
Fine, I'll pay you in 2 pay pennies.
It's a
Hey,
pretty
what
good
does
deal.
that mean?
It's a pretty good deal. I'd take it.
Nah, I want quarters. Thousands and thousands of quarters.
Fine, final offer. 4 hay pennies.
Did you not hear the part about the thousands of quarters?
Apparently not.
Okay,
No.
fine. 1,000 hay pennies.
All right, enough of this bartering out of you guys. It's obvious this isn't going to happen. He doesn't want to do the 69 starburst and confetti. So, oh well. No. You guys head south in your little street and quickly come upon what looks like an intermediary wall in the middle ring. You're still in the Borgia district. There's still the nice stately gardens and walls, but it looks like the street that you're on ends abruptly at this wall and turns into just narrow alleyways between the Borgia houses and the wall. Which way do you want to go now?
I'm just gonna go back and go north instead.
You're gonna follow the guys that just ran past you?
Well, not there, like north.
Oh, this way.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, we'll do that. No lurking in the shadows. I love the fact that you did a barrel trick and it worked. Not only a barrel trick, but a barrel roll. You did the barrel roll and it worked.
Do a barrel roll.
I mean, Peppy's always the one. Wait, how old is Noel again?
Oh, 1 second. My character sheet. I should remember. I should know this. I'm 42.
Oh, I guess he is the Peppy of the group. No wonder why it worked. He followed his own advice. Do a barrel roll.
Oh wait. Oh man. It's the same.
Yeah, looks like you're in a bit of a pocket here.
Let's get out of here and go south. Since all the guards are going up there anyway.
You're gonna head south now. I'm gonna move your pieces, and then we're gonna switch over to Group B.
Oh yeah, hell yeah! I want to see what nonsense you guys get into.
I mean, it's me and Ronnie.
Yeah,
I don't know. You're gonna be hard pressed to top the barrel here.
And then we got Hal with us.
Oh yeah.
There's that whole bit that I don't want to have to think about.
Oh, we're gonna have fun.
What? Mono price sells monitors.
Okay. Oh no! Oh no! Get back in formation.
Never.
All right, here we are. You guys down here. You can see Ronnie and Stryker just a little ways up the street from you. On the left is what looks like a tavern. You can see some lights in the windows, and you can hear some low murmuring and some nice aromas wafting their way from that area, although it's starting to get overwhelmed by the smoke from the harbor. And then ahead, almost due north up the street, you can see a couple of figures standing in the middle of the road. One of them looks like he might be wearing a dark robe, maybe hooded. Where are you going, boys?
Ronnie immediately looks at Lim and Hal and goes, "Hey, fellas, that look like what you think I think I'm seeing."
Can't even speak.
I really can't. I've lost my tongue before I got home.
The Hal.
I did a lot of yelling.
I see. Hal looks at Ronnie and he's like, "What are you talking about? At the tavern over that way? Which honestly, I could do with a drink right now."
Up the street.
Oh. Yeah, I do see some people up there.
That look like an assassin.
He looks pretty shifty, and then glances over to the assassins in your party. No offense. None taken.
Ronnie looks at the assassins in the party and go, "You boys think you can get the jump on them if I give you a distraction?"
Of course we can. We are not bumbling buffoons like these Murad morons.
Great. And then she looks at Lim, Hal, and Kurt. "I want you boys to follow behind us, but keep a distance, not to be seen right away. Stryker, you're with me. We gotta make this look real good for the boys."
I look around and go, why can't I just go this way?
Come on.
but
Shut up. We're going. And she grabs Stryker.
Am I older than her?
She just grabs Stryker by the scruff of his cape and just starts pulling him along.
All right.
I'm older than you. Why?
Are you gonna resist her? Are you gonna resist her? All right. The two of you then, sort of awkwardly walking up the boulevard here, and as you get a little bit closer, you see the assassin is not by himself. I can get my computer to catch up to me here. We'll lift some more of the fog of war.
Nice.
you can see there are two lonely guards standing at the gatehouse to what looks like an intermediary wall to the middle ring. And the assassin is standing with them. All three of them turn to look at you as you guys approach from the direction of the harbor, with the billowing smoke and the illumination of the fire in the background behind you. And both the soldiers kind of put their hands on their sword hilts, or grip their pike halves. Actually, one of them does have a pike. And the assassin, one hand dives into his robe, although he doesn't pull anything out, and he steps forward to approach you. What is your business here?
So before they start approaching us, I tug a little bit more on Stryker to get him to put his hands behind his back if his hands are being tied, so that he can keep a dagger hidden behind his back under his cape.
All right.
Oh, before we continue, you know what I just realized?
Mm-hmm.
Did we ever go back for the rest of our weapons?
You didn't. I've been walking around with mine.
You didn't go back to the boat to get your weapons? Oh no! I thought you guys did, though.
I thought we did too, but I was just
no one went back to the boat. You never did. I've been walking around with mine the entire time. Ronnie never dropped hers off. Don't know why she never got stopped, but she's.
Well, Stryker's gonna have to make an emergency trip back to the boat, I think, pretty soon.
I got everything but my bow.
Yeah. So she just pulls on Stryker while just making sure that he has his hand with the dagger tucked behind his cape, as if his hands are tied, and just starts calling towards him. Guard! Guard! I think I found one of the guys who set the boats on fire. Guard!
And as I'm doing this, I go, oh wait, I got my bow. It's on my back. Okay, cool, we're good.
Mikey's gonna probably make the roll for that one.
I will, actually.
That's fine.
No, I'm gonna make you flip a coin for it.
Oh, that's even worse.
Flip a
Heads-
coin.
Oh, can I
Heads,
flip it?
You got the bow. Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Oh, you flipping it this time?
Yeah.
All right.
Heads, I got the bow. Tails, I gotta run back.
I got head.
Oh, how about that? In an act of spooky plot defiance, Stryker lifts the cloak slightly, and you can see his bow is concealed under the feathered cape.
I was like, oh yeah, I forgot. This thing is wonderful.
Now, Ronnie and Stryker both roll 12 sides for deception.
Okay.
And that's a charisma check if you've forgotten.
I only got a +1 on that. I got a 9 altogether.
So I've got a 8 altogether.
Okay.
We're relying more on yours.
The guards and the assassin glance at each other for a moment, and the guards step forward, clearly not trusting either one of you at all. Their hands still firmly gripped with their weapons at the ready.
I do nothing.
And I know I only have one helmet here, but this is intended to represent 2 guards, just because it makes it easier to deal with the numbers here.
That's fine.
Let's see, what are we dealing with? One of these guys has a pike. The other one, you notice now, has a warhammer and a small crossbow at his hip as well. They both look like they mean business. And one of them sort of seems to take charge, looks at you, Ronnie, hands where I can see them, and the other one lowers his pike to point at your chest, Stryker. Hands stay exactly where they are. Don't move a muscle.
Yes, sir. That's a mighty fine crossbow you got there.
And Ronnie just kind of slowly raises her one side where she pats herself up and like, I would raise it more, but bastard got me kind of when I wasn't looking.
I glance around at you a little bit more, Ronnie. Very well. We are going to take you both in, and the one guard turns to the assassin. Check them for weapons. And the assassin looks at the other two like, I am not your subordinate. guard rolls his eyes. Do you want to hold them at pike point while I check them for weapons? The assassin eyes the pike. Eyes you. Fine. Then takes his hand out from under his robe and comes close to you, Ronnie.
She
Slippery
immediately
fingers.
goes. Yeah, she immediately goes, "Oh, I'm carrying weapons. I'm a traveling guard at the moment. I have to."
Traveling guard? You don't look like a guard. You're not wearing guard uniform.
I travel with merchants.
A merchant's guard from one of the ships.
I got scared seeing all the explosions and decided to try to investigate. I need to get paid. And I saw this buffoon fumbling around with one of those things, those barrels that blew up.
Exploding barrels, you say. Interesting. We'll make sure to inform our superiors. Tell me, I just have one more question before we take this hooligan into custody. What ship did you serve on?
Well, my last job was actually on, and she goes, do I really want to bring back Nurgle into all this?
Roll
The
on the side.
45.
You take a little longer to respond than the assassin seems willing to accept. And he sneers and reaches into his robes for a dagger again. And let's see what I want to do here. Oh, yeah. And as he's reaching into his robes for this dagger, suddenly a half foot of steel sprouts from his chest. And he looks down, kind of surprised, and swivels around, and look at that. There are 3 assassins behind these guys. One of the others is busy wrestling with one of the guards. Actually, we need to roll one more here. Oh, yeah. And the other guard has already had his throat slit from behind. So that's 2 of the 3 are already down for the count.
Ronnie immediately taps Stryker's shoulder to tell him to go and help with the other guy.
Yeah, the one with the pike, who had been holding the pike to Stryker's chest, is the one who got his throat slit and is now writhing on the ground, clutching at his neck. The guy with the warhammer is the one who's currently struggling with the other assassin. Stryker, you do have an opening here if you want to try and take action.
Yeah, I'm going. So his back is towards me now, right?
Yeah, he's like sort of facing you, but he's got his arms busy trying to stop the assassin from slitting
Look
his
for a
throat.
nice little opening. Got the dagger. I just go straight to right to the neck if it's got an opening right there.
All right, give me an attack roll with advantage.
20 side coming in.
Hey, I need Stryker to kill at least one person today.
Well, he's got a +5.
Yeah, Ronnie's already taken out one of those.
I rolled high for
boys.
both anyway. The first one was an 18 and the second one was a 16. So guess what I'm taking? 18.
Oh yeah, that works. You jab forward and stick your dagger squarely in the guy's throat. He's restrained, can't do anything to stop you. All you hear is this.
Oh, he's choking on his own blood. Oh no.
Oh yeah, and he.
Oh, you guys are brutal.
And while that guy's dying on his own blood, Ronnie checks the other 2 just to make sure they're actually dead.
They are down for the count.
So, hey, give me that crossbow.
And Ronnie just shrugs her shoulders, picks it up, and then she waves down the street to Lim and the others to come forward.
All right.
Hey guys, check for any extra stuff we might need.
Ronnie
All right.
immediately grabs you the crossbow and grabs you the guy's bolts that he has, because
Thank you.
pretty
I'll
sure
take-
that you can't use regular arrows on that crossbow.
Nope. That's why. Thank you so much. I'm adding that to my stuff.
Yep. A 1 light crossbow and a quiver of 25 bolts.
1 light crossbow. And
And as you're doing that, Ronnie, one of the assassins, the one who drove his blade through the other assassin's chest, steps forward with a sort of smug expression on his face. Is that good enough for you?
Oh, darling, we're gonna be doing plenty more of that. You keep that up, and Mama might be buying you dinner when we get back.
I look forward to it.
So before we go, can we see if they got like any healing potions or something on them?
Oh, let's see. What do I want you to roll for that? Give me 100 side.
You know what? I'll roll as well.
Yeah, both of yous roll 100 sides for it.
We gotta make sure we stocked up for this.
Oh, baby, I rolled a 1.
Hot damn.
Hot damn indeed.
I rolled a 16.
You're both balling right now. How about them apples?
Don't say nothing else.
You both find 1 health potion each. It's a small one.
Hey, it's better than nothing.
I mean, that means I just replenished my kit with the one that I can use.
Mm-hmm.
Now, wait, is this a regular lesser potion, or is this one greater?
It's a lesser health potion.
Okay.
So this is one of the ones you roll a d4 to get hit points back.
D4. 1 health potion for D4.
Now I'm back to 2 lesser potions, but still 9 guys, which is fine.
Mm-hmm.
Totally fine.
Nice.
All right. Having dispatched the bodies, they're still like in a heap of blood in the middle of the street. Are you going to leave them there and move on? Are you going to try and hide them? What do you want to do?
No, immediately she kind of looks around and she's like, any good places to put these guys?
Well, give us a 12 side for perception. Anybody who's looking.
Yeah, I'll look. I can't see nothing because I got 3.
Oh, I rolled an 8, so hopefully I found something.
Well, the assassins and Lem rolled 11 and 12 respectively.
Oh, nice.
Good
man.
job, Lim.
The assassins point to a dark alleyway right up against the intermediary wall, which looks like nobody's ever gone down. And Lem actually points to a stack of crates just outside the warehouse he's standing in front of.
Ooh.
I
I feel like the crates are better because we can put them behind the crates out of vision completely. So I go grab one of the bodies and kind of look at Kurt and Hal, be like, well, don't just stand there.
And they motion. Keep in mind, since you guys brought 20 soldiers, Hal, Kurt, and Lem each have 4 people under their command.
Oh,
So it's not
right.
just them. So you've got a decently sized strike force with you. And they gesture, and between the lot of them, they quickly drag the bodies over behind the crates.
I was like, so you don't want to hide them in a dark alleyway where nobody goes down?
No.
Lem looks at the stack of crates that they've made to hide the bodies, and he's like, they'll probably be fine. I don't think they'll be loading any of these crates while the ships are all on fire, you know what I mean?
Yeah, works for me. Let's go.
And Ronnie walks over to Lem and kind of just like remembering that he was still recovering the last time she seen him.
Mm-hmm.
She just kind of gently presses on his side.
And he looks at you a little bit askance as you're doing that, Ronnie. He's like, Ronnie, this is not the time for that. I mean, I like you all, but not like that.
Oh, hush. I'm just making sure. Last time I saw you, you were still very, very wrong.
That was, almost 3 weeks ago, you know.
Looks like that stuff worked wonders after all.
Oh yeah, I'm fit as a fiddle, don't you worry.
Well, that being said, please don't take any unnecessary chances that you don't have to do.
And he just flashes you a winning smile. We going or what?
She just puts her arm around his shoulder. Let's march on.
All right. Striker, you going with him?
Oh yeah, let's go.
All right. Off like a thundering herd of turtles. I assume you're going northward, or are you ducking down one of the alleyways here?
We're going.
I'm
I'm
going
going
north.
straight north.
I'm going north.
Okay. You guys go a little bit further north here.
Watch it burn, everybody. Watch it.
Oh yeah. Don't worry. There's plenty of time for things to go horribly, horribly wrong. This is Fatal PG after all.
I'm waiting for the snare trap to happen. Actually,
It's gonna happen at some point.
You guys are going in and loud. We're going quiet.
what do you mean? That was pretty fucking quiet.
That was quiet as I don't know.
That was quieter than you, actually.
Because we escaped with no battle.
Yeah, but
All
now your
right.
presence has been alerted to. We got rid of our people, drugged their corpses across, and they still don't know we're here.
Oh, that was fun about it.
All right. Noel, your little party has gone through the intermediate wall. You're still apparently in the middle ring, just in a different section. The houses and buildings here are still kind of stately looking. 2, 3, some of them even 4 stories and stone. Very nice. But no neatly manicured lawns, no nice little walled-in gardens. These buildings look more functional.
Oh, maybe we're in the middle class district or something.
You might be. Roll a 12 side for an intelligence check to see if you recognize any of the surrounding area.
Oh, come on, I got a 3. All right.
All right.
My luck is dwindling.
It isn't familiar to you at the moment.
I mean, he was only there for all of 48
Yeah.
hours, and most of it was behind bars.
Yeah.
Let's
That's
go.
true.
I said, oh man, whatever this place is, let's keep going. Let us continue to go south.
Well,
Oh,
as you
snaps!
head-
Is that? I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything.
As you go south, the road curves and splits in a Y. One branch goes to the southwest, the other goes to the southeast.
Let me do a perception check.
All right, give me a 12. What are you percepting?
If I see any recognizable buildings. I got 11, by the way.
Ooh, you definitely recognize a couple of buildings down along here. It occurs to you that you have most certainly been this way before. You were here in your last visit to Murad. And if you were a betting man, you would bet that the Murad Assassins Guild Hall, where you were held prisoner for a while, is down that pathway heading southwest.
Well, I guess I'm just going to the southeast curve right here.
All right, almost heading southeast. And as you carry on down southeast, you pass by a building that looks vaguely familiar. The sign out front, Valhalla's. You seem to recall that was a brothel that you passed by the last time you were here. Although you don't remember doing anything there. You had thought maybe you might scope it out at one point to see if they had any chance of competition with the one that you work at back in Uruk, but you didn't have the time when you were here last. And as you head southeast a little bit more and around this corner, you run into Ronnie's party.
Oh, look at you! Look at you.
You guys meet at an intersection, right in front of the brothel. What a perfect place for y'all to meet.
Yeah, Striker remembers this brothel well.
Shut up.
Look at it's Karama in here.
I bet Riku remembers that brothel even better.
Pesky humans, always making me have to do more and more work. Honestly, I don't know how Karama decides to stomach this sort of thing. I'd much rather return to the demon.
I go, hey
Guys,
guys.
can you stop with your bullshit? that's you, Skate.
Always. And then suddenly out of nowhere, I finally found you, Urameshi!
that series is awesome.
Sword gets longer.
As you guys all meet in the intersection and are bullshitting, Atana steps up between the lot of you. He's like, why are we meeting here in front of a brothel?
And then Ronnie just kind of stops and looks at the building. Wait, this is a brothel? Wait, how is it that we're at a brothel, Noel's outside of it, Striker's facing it? It's almost as if it's fated. It must be a sign. when you get back to Uruk, you're gonna have sex with No's wife. She just starts walking down the street.
Wait, Ronnie, you misspoke. You mean I'm gonna have sex with my wife?
Yeah, sure. That's what I meant.
All the guards say the same thing. It's like, yeah,
Man, you guys. And then I'm like, you guys are silly anyway.
In the heart of the enemy city with guards all around, and the three of you bullshitting about No's wife and the brothel. What have I gotten myself into?
Well, technically, I work security for a brothel, for some side money, but that's a different story for a different day.
And she blinks a couple times and looks up to Burke, who just sort of shrugs. Soldiers can't be soldiers full time, you know. Expensive. And again, she's
I work security. I'm not,
Look, he can't even speak right. See, that's like, he don't even know.
And she just like puts a finger against your lips. It's like, I don't want to know.
Excuse me, my wife touches my lips, okay? Yeah, she touches everybody else's too.
And as that's going on, Ronnie just like taps Stryker on the shoulder. I'm assuming you boys have been on the street before. Which way?
Can I do a memory check to see which way?
12. It's intelligence. Your strongest stat, right?
Yep. So, dang, I got a 6, so minus 1. I got a 5.
You
It's
remember
not too
this,
bad.
and you remember the brothel and Riku's reaction to the brothel and how you convinced one of the assassins that you were taking Riku to the brothel. And that's about all you can remember. Yeah. You think maybe you've been east of here? You don't think you've been north of here, but you don't really remember.
I go, I think we go, and my brain starts hurting. I was like, oh my God, which way did I come from? And I started thinking about all the sides. This was this way. This would happen. Oh, I remember when Tall, Dark, and Shovelly met me. No, there's nothing about this right now.
And as you're like struggling, one of the assassins walks up to you and taps you on the shoulder. I don't mean to interrupt, but we are very close to the Marad Assassins Guild Hall. I would hate to be surprised at this intersection. Perhaps we should move along.
Wait. You said their Assassins Guild is here? The same people
Yes.
who held Riku? The same people who took the stone? Ooh. Just see Ronnie kind of grab her axe and start ripping it real hard.
And the assassin who made this comment just goes, oh, gods above. I shouldn't have said anything.
That's okay. Let's just go the opposite direction.
But they're right there. Just give me 5 minutes.
I'm pretty sure there's no one there.
Why wouldn't there be anyone there?
See the whole ship line thingy? And
That would explain guards not being at their post, not assassins not being in their guild.
didn't you see assassin that just got killed?
Yes, we murdered a assassin.
She has
One.
a point. The assassins would not dirty themselves with the task of putting water on burning ships.
And if we could
I
take
look
out
back at
the
the-
assassins and lessen
I
our
look at the
load
other
later
assassin, I
and
was
get
like-
attacked when we're in the middle of the city, I say let's do it.
I look at the other assassin and go, bruh.
I know I shouldn't have said anything. The words were out of my mouth before I knew what I was saying.
You must be new, huh?
No, I'm just not used to working with someone who wants to go get killed.
Okay.
Exactly.
I have a
Shut
question
up.
for you. Strategically speaking, if you could lessen the chance of being swamped in the middle of a city that you're not accustomed to being in, would you take that chance?
No, I wouldn't, which is precisely why I wouldn't stick around right next to the Assassin's Guild Hall.
Fine then.
Can we go in the opposite direction now?
If no one else agrees, then we just go.
So you guys are moving out,
Yeah,
I assume, to the
so-
east?
To the east.
Ronnie doesn't even know where she's going. She's just stomping eastward.
Okay. Stop. I love it.
Hey, girl, quiet down.
Noel, are you following? What are you doing?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, that's the only place we haven't. You guys covered the south, so might as well just go where she's going.
Okay. Y'all are following. Itana eyes the three of you for a moment, shakes her head, kind of wonderingly, what has she gotten herself into, and then falls in behind. Oh yeah, fun is definitely a word that could maybe be used to describe this. Yeah, we'll go with that.
A whole lot of fail.
That is definitely a word that could be used to describe this.
That's the only word that can be used to describe this.
So it's a fun failed day.
A fun failed day. I like it. I'm taking it now. You didn't copyright it. Sorry.
I copyright as soon as it
Too
came
late.
out my mouth.
Already got the patent.
Nope, because I'm light skinned. That's why it's mine.
He does have pretty light skin.
That's not how it works anymore. You can blame Drake for that.
Damn it, Drake, man. Fuck that. Taking him out of the light skin and cancel.
Picked up the light skin council. I love it. Ronnie,
We're taking back Eminem.
you go stomping down the road here, and come upon an intersection where the road forks south as well as heading or continuing eastward. And as soon as you round the corner and emerge into this intersection, you see figures in the street to the south.
Yes, delete her.
Let's delete the fog of war.
Delete!
Roll a 100 side.
Oh, buddy.
No, and it's the South Guard house,
Oh,
too.
that would be a 28.
28.
28.
The two figures are currently facing southward, watching the smoke rising from the harbor, and they have not yet noticed you.
Ronnie immediately stops right there at the corner where she is, obviously, and starts like signaling everyone to like stop where she is.
Okay. Everybody pretty much stops in place, although
Yes.
Itana kind of nuzzles up a little bit closer, eager to see what exactly has caused a halt this time.
Who's she close to?
And Ronnie is just kind of looking down the street and keeping her hand up, and then she just starts slowly waving people to go by.
So you're gonna like stand here and
Yeah,
and
she's
wave
keeping
people
an
past
eye and basically like waving the rest to go on by her while she keeps an eye on the soldiers.
you? All right. Striker and Noel, what are you doing as Ronnie does this?
So, as she's doing that, I'm gonna go right behind this little house right here, go around to that.
Yeah, I'm following Striker. I'm like, man, let her be rash.
What's that? You guys are gonna go southward and go around? Oh, okay.
No, north.
That-
Fool.
You didn't.
Right
You're
before
going
us.
this way?
Yes.
You're not pointing northward.
You're going this. Yeah, I can't see where you're pointing. So
Yeah.
You got to help me out here. So you're
Oh,
going
wait,
like up this
right
way,
there.
huh?
Hold on, where's my camera? Right there. So you go up that way, right? Is it this way? Oh, which way? My face is on the camera.
Yeah, I think you're like mirrored or something in the camera. So I have no
Yeah, you are
idea.
mirrored.
And this is why I always just use my northeast southwest, ladies and gentlemen.
Mm-hmm.
Go north and then go east.
North and east. So you're going like right here.
Yeah, right behind those little houses, just so I go around so I can not be seen by any means necessary.
And Noel, you said you're following. Noel.
Yeah,
Can't hear
I thought I was following. Like,
Okay, you're following Striker.
Stop muting your mic.
It's all good.
it's my mute button's on the cord, so I accidentally swipe it. That's what happens.
Itana nods approvingly as you two do the only smart thing, which is to go find cover behind a building. And she turns to the rest and like waves them to follow, and everybody starts trickling single file
You love Ronnie.
to the little alleyways around the houses, leaving
Ronnie-
Ronnie all by herself down in the middle of the intersection.
Well, does Ronnie notice everybody disappeared on her yet?
Give me a 12 side.
That is a 5. So probably not then.
Nope. You're standing in the middle of this intersection, just waving people. God, Come on. Just watching these two guys. I love this group.
Oh man.
Striker, you emerge from the alleyway and you can see you're back on what looks like a main street, which moves due north, almost straight as an arrow. And then the boulevard that you guys were on, circling eastward, looks like it is a little ways to the south and it continues circling around to the east. Which way do you want to go?
I tell everybody, hold up for a second. I go out and do a perception check to see if I see any extra guards around.
All right, give me a 12 side.
Yep. That will let me know which way I gotta go. And that is a 7.
7. I'm actually going to give you a little more of the fog of war than I usually would because of that roll.
Oh no, which way north? Is she north?
You can see some figures standing in front of what looks like it might be a gatehouse to the north, but you can't tell at the moment how many people are there. One of them looks like he's wearing shiny armor though, so probably a guard.
And they don't see me, right?
Not yet.
Okay, I duck real quick, really right back into the alley real quick.
Okay. You dive back into the alleyway. Everybody's kind of like waiting around you. The alleyways are narrow, and so it's single file in those places. So not everybody is in the same alley with you, but Noel, Delrin, Cade, their little group are in the alley with you, and then Atana is right around the corner, sort of hugging the wall of this building. She's at least within like eye shot and earshot of you, even though she's not close.
I say, look like there's maybe one guard, and it might be more. I can't really see that well. Due north. Look, he's guarding a gate. It looks like. But to the east, I can't really see around corners, but it doesn't look like there's anybody around. So if y'all want to go east, we can continue east. And I go, wait, where's Ronnie?
The damn fool is still standing in the middle of that intersection.
All right. So this is what we do. We'll hug the walls, and I go, wait, assassin, can you go a little further up to see how many guards is it before we decide?
Of course, we can, but we'll need a few moments to get there and back unseen.
All right, we'll sit right here for a second. We gotta get Ronnie.
Can Ronnie roll to see if she notices?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
Noel, are you hanging out, or are you going to try and take an action here?
I think I'm gonna take some action.
No, don't you dare do nothing. Go jump in a barrel or something.
What if that was the action he wanted to take, man?
I was talking to Strikers, like, why not?
How about we wait a second before we jump in? I at least want to try to live through this.
All right, we'll take it your way, Striker. Try and pull your name. Hey, what's your real name anyway?
I will never tell you my real name.
Is it Perseus or?
Shut up! It's not Perseus.
Or Unicorn Dreams or something? What's your mom's name?
Unicorn Dreams.
and I said under my breath, I
said. and Delrin kind of leans forward. That's his stripper name, I bet. Unicorn Dreams.
And I go, no, and I said this, I was like, that's what your wife calls me in the bed.
Well, good thing my wife will never do anything like that.
Yeah, right.
Grits her teeth and hisses at the two of you. You said there was a gatehouse to the north.
Yeah, it looks like there's something like that. Can't really tell unless I get closer, but I wasn't trying to be spotted.
You know, a gatehouse to the north from here most likely means that is the inner circle, where all the temples of the palace is.
Well, if there's not a lot of guards and we can take him out, I say we go for it, but we gotta wait to see what the assassins come back with.
Ronnie, now you may roll. This is your 12 side for perception.
Oh, good. That one was a 9.
So, you've been standing there doing this for what feels like an age, and you're wondering why the hell they're taking so long to go, and glance over your shoulder and notice that the street is completely empty in both directions.
Ah, fuck. And Ronnie just starts moving east.
All right. Ronnie's moving to the east. Roll another 100 side.
Oh shit. Okay, that one is a 31. We're starting to get to that iffy territory now.
Well, you were good because the guys down south rolled a 94. So they are very thoroughly focused on the fire that you made, and do not look to the north as you sneak around. You very quickly come upon this intersection where the road branches north and east. There's still no sign of your party.
Ronnie is going to go up to about where, what is that, the Pompadour?
Promenade?
Promenade? I'm sorry, I can't really see the writing, kind of small. That was a good guess for barely being able to see it, though.
Yeah.
So, she's going to walk over to the promenade and just kind of get a look at what's going on eastward.
All right. You sally up the street to the promenade, which as you get closer, you realize is probably a tavern. There's some commotion inside. You can hear some laughing. There's some nice smelling food drifting on the wind. Looking ahead, you can see another intermediate wall with a small gatehouse, which appears unmanned. Nobody there. And the street is, for most parts, empty. You do see, finally, a couple of, people, ordinary civilians in regular ragged trousers and things, walking about, shuffling from place to place, but that's it. There's really not much activity, not much life on the streets right now, which is really, really weird for this time of day.
And Ronnie realizes it's kind of not at the same time with the emergency that's going on. People, and then with it being like a war status in the city, she's familiar with that slightly from the travel before, but it's still a weird feeling. It's still not something she's quite used to. So she just, she continues to walk and try her best not to draw too much attention to herself, which is kind of hard to do when you walk around with a goat fur coat.
You gonna continue eastward?
Yes.
Okay. Ronnie continuing to march eastward. Striker, about this time, the assassins return. One of them snakes his way, pressed flat against the wall so he can squeeze into the alleyway with you. And looking left and right, there appear to be at least 6, perhaps 8 guards at the gatehouse to the north.
6 to 8 guards.
I believe there's an officer with them.
Okay, and we got, 1, 2, 3, 4,
You've got 20 men plus yourself, Noel, Etana, and Burke, and the assassins. 6 assassins.
Oh yeah, we can take them.
I say, no. Let me ask you, assassin, something real quick. Pretty sure. I'm pretty sure, and I know for sure because we had an assassin on our party. If we can at least get a couple of them away from y'all can take out the rest for us.
It depends on the terrain. If we have an opportunity to approach unseen, we can probably take them. But they are heavily armed and armored. If they catch us, we won't stand a chance.
Alright, well, I know we can probably take them. But about 20-something guys and all of us, and
we can wait in the wings to look for opportunities, if that makes you feel better.
You know what?
Send Noel, Hal, and Kurt out.
Bert, what you think? Bert
is on the other side of the building from you and can't hear you.
Yeah.
Damn it, Bert.
Closest person to you would be Dowram.
Lady Etana. Can you hear me?
Etana is just around the corner, and she leans around and glares at you. If it is only 6 to 8 men, we should have more than enough numbers to take them.
You know what? Alright, so here's the plan. assassins, get your men to wait in the wings. We'll take just maybe a handful. The other ones, we're going to try to sneak around. We can attack them from both sides.
Oh, look at him being strategic and using a pincer. I've never been so much prouder. I'd pinch your cheeks if I could.
Like, this is not my first... we don't talk about those days, but this is not my first rodeo.
So let me make sure I'm understanding correctly. Striker, you want to take some men and go this way?
Yeah, at least 10 men on one side, 10 men on the other side.
Okay, all right. And then you're going to go this way, and the assassin's going to wait up here in the wings to take targets of opportunity. Delrin nods curtly. Kurt nods Delrinly. Lem, you can't see. Burke, you can't see. Etana kind of rolls her eyes. Get on with your day.
Say, Kurt, go tell Burke and Hal what's the plan. And Lem, Lady Etana, Delrin, y'all can come with us on this side. Sounds like a plan?
So, what do you think?
Hey, with the shot.
All right.
Better than going. It's better than going to Ooga Booga on him.
Booga booga on him, huh? I like
But
that.
that's your favorite thing.
And I go, before we go over, I go, Lady Etana, you see Ronnie yet? Did she move?
Etana glances back around the other corner of the building, comes back around. She has disappeared.
Oh, God damn.
Those soldiers to the south are still looking southward, so at least they did not see her and turn her into a puddle.
I'm like, that's true. I mean, luckily they're not a puppet. I mean, but I'm pretty sure we'll hear something from her later.
If we're going to move, we'd best be about it.
All right, let's go.
Alright, everybody roll 100 sides for stealth.
Everybody.
Oh my goodness!
What did
Oh,
you
never
roll?
mind. Never mind. I got a 66. It was upside down.
Oh, okay.
A 99 would have been pretty awful.
Okay, I'm not feeling so bad anymore. He rolled a 66, I rolled a 60. I'm not feeling as bad.
Okay, alright.
I thought I got another 69. I was like, oh, no, it's upside
Dude,
down.
if you'd have got another 69, 2 in one sitting, I would have
I thought
been
so
astounded
too. I
and
was like, oh,
pissed
shit.
at the same time.
I was like, oh shit, again? And I was like, oh,
Yo.
it's upside down.
Only this would happen to me.
What did you get?
Only this would happen to me.
Did you get 99 or something?
I got all zeros.
Oh boy.
Again?
Since the 69 is technically 0 in our rulebook, all zeros is equivalent to 100, which is the worst you can possibly roll.
Oh my goodness.
This isn't the first time, though. He did this like 5 episodes ago.
Wow, a critical failure on a 100 roll? How bad is that?
That is pretty bad. So, Stryker, you start to walk out into the middle of the street, and the soldiers are right on your heels, and as soon as you guys step into the road, you hear a shout from up the street, and you see the crowd of guards pointing at you and calling over to friends behind them and readying weapons.
Well, I mean, this kind of works in my favor still, either way.
Wait, you
don't
said
seem
they're
to be
calling. You
advanced.
said they're calling out and such, right?
Yeah, they're calling out and such.
Is it too far away for Ronnie to hear the commotion?
Roll a 12 side.
That would be a 9.
Yeah, that is too far away
Okay.
for you to hear. The thing, Stryker, that you notice is they don't advance on your position. In fact, they seem to retreat a little bit further back to the choke point of the gatehouse, whilst calling for additional men, it sounds like.
Damn it. And I go, shoot, I don't know what to do now. God dang, I was hoping they would come out, not go back. Can I agitate them?
I know what I'd do if I was Stryker, or at least what Stryker is. I know what I'd do.
See, I was thinking about that too, but then if I miss, you know what? Screw it. Let's do it. I'm just gonna take out my bow.
You do have the explodey powers.
And don't forget, you just picked up a crossbow. You picked up a light crossbow with 20 bolts.
Let's see.
You got options. So if you don't want to waste the good stuff, you can use the stuff that you just stole. You got options.
As you're mulling over what to do, you notice the first rank of soldiers kneels down. They all take a knee. And there's a row of soldiers behind them leveling crossbows at all of y'all's.
I go, screw it. I'll pull out the crossbow.
Okay, you had the longbow out, now you're switching to the crossbow.
Yeah.
Boy. Alright, everybody roll 20 side. Well, Noel, Striker, roll 20 sides for initiative.
Okay.
Of course, 19.
I got an 18. Oh, nice.
I was going to ask if you needed me to roll for anybody.
Hey,
GM?
Hey, we're both legal. None of us going to jail.
Alright, say again. Striker, what'd you get?
19.
19. Noel got an 18. Atana got a 7. Where the heck is Atana on my sheet here? Way over here.
No, Atana, stay back.
That seems right.
The guard captain got a 9. We'll put that in here. And then you got a bunch of soldiers who got 18 and 9.
Good soldiers or bad soldiers?
Bad soldiers. I haven't rolled for all the good soldiers yet.
Yeah, that's what I was asking, if you wanted me to roll for any of them to help you out there.
Sure. 1, 2, 3. You can roll for Burke and Hal. I'll roll for the rest, yes.
And we'll count that one as Burke because it's the tinier one. Burke got a 16, Hal got a 14.
Okay.
Oh, this is going to be a fun battle.
Yeah, and to think, Ronnie's not even in this one yet.
Oh, I'm pretty sure she'll find some way to get around. Oh, you see just somebody hopping off a building. Yeah! I did not give you an idea. Don't be looking like that.
Alright, I think I've got everybody. Before we get started with this, Ronnie, are you staying in your current location, pressing eastward? What are you doing? Let me actually reveal some more of the fog of war here.
There we go. That's what I was waiting for. So Ronnie smelt the food and everything and was like, "Oh, now would be a good time for it." Like, no. You're here to do a job. So she's fighting with herself as to whether or not she's going to get something to eat.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, now she's thinking about, like, where the hell did the others go?
You gonna flip a coin?
Yes. Yes,
All
I am.
right.
Wow, okay. Ronnie goes back towards the bar.
Alright, Ronnie's going for the bar, huh? Striker, you are tied in initiative with 2 of the Murad soldiers. And so as you get out your crossbow, they are going to have first blood because they already had theirs out and ready to fire before you made this decision.
That's fine.
Luckily for you, the range is significant enough that they fire and both of their bolts go wide, and they don't hit anybody. Let's see. If I am understanding correctly, you are the only ranged person in this group.
Mm-hmm.
So, roll for attack, if that's what you wish to do.
Oh yeah. I'm just going. Whoever got the. I don't care. Whoever I hit, I'm just shooting.
A little confused as to why you're using the light crossbow, which is vastly inferior to your longbow. But
there's a
happy to
reason.
stick with it.
There's a reason.
All right, I don't know what that reason is, but do what you may.
There's a 3.
A 3. Yeah, you fire the light crossbow, and at this range, it goes wide, and you don't manage to hit anybody.
Okay, I just wanted to see that.
The streak continues.
Nope, I just was like this. I just wanted to see how far I could go. Put it back in my thing.
Eyes you, Striker, and he's like, "What are you doing? We shouldn't get in a ranged shootout with them. If you're the only one among us has a ranged weapon, we should rush them."
Don't worry. And then I pull out my longbow. I said, I got this.
Ooh, that's the special one.
I don't want to sit here like a sitting target for them. Come on.
They don't
Do
have
your
any ranged
ultimate
weapons
attack.
either. Shut up.
Oh my god! And with that, Delrin like rearranges the halberd that he was carrying and pulls out his square shield, tries to hunch down behind it as much as he can, motions for the rest of his squad to do the same. Kurt is kind of looking a little iffy as well, and he also does the same thing. Noel, you are next in turn order.
Hey, Striker, do that trick when you put 3 arrows and you shoot it in the sky, and it lands on top. You know what I mean?
That is only in folklore, man.
Oh, so you're a fraud. Okay, whatever.
He's calling you out.
I hear this and I go,
Wow.
wait, just wait. I got you.
Or whatever. What can you do?
Oh, he's just pushing me my buttons. I said, all right, you want to see this happen?
You're the sharpshooter. Come on, man.
This commotion of these two being idiots. Does Ronnie hear this?
Nope, you're too far away for that.
Okay.
I go, all right, and I pull out 3 arrows. I said, you want to see? I don't bring out my good ones either.
All right.
Bring out my regular ones.
I say, listen, you may be fraudulent, but you don't have to flex in front of me. You don't have to show off. You don't have to prove anything. Just do you, man. And I say it sarcastically.
I can't remember. Did the scales pierce armor? I can't remember. Or did we ever establish that?
Your scale-tipped arrows pierce magical barriers.
Oh, yeah, that's what it was.
Don't you have a lot of regular arrows?
Yeah, I still got regular arrows.
The really high quality ones you bought from that dude?
He gonna make me use my good ones.
I mean, they're armor piercers. And you're dealing with people who are armored up. It wouldn't be the worst time to use it.
So I won't do. He says 3 guys kneel down at the front.
Yeah, the first row of soldiers are basically kneeled down with their
Tower shields.
pole arms.
Oh,
Pole arms, and they don't actually have shields, but they do have pole arms that they're holding out in front of them, sort of like to stop a charge, and the row behind them are the ones shooting at you. While you guys are arguing over what you're going to do, another volley of crossbow bolts flies your way. Luckily for you, again, because of the range, most of the bolts go wide and they don't hit anything significant. But it's only a matter of time before they start finding their marks.
I aim for the guys that's shooting the crossbows.
All right, you're going to take aim at them. While you're taking aim, another round of arrows is going to fly your way. This time, you notice that there are some people in the back row that don't have crossbows but have actual proper longbows. And some of their arrows come awfully close to hitting you. You think probably on the next round they're going to find their range and they'll be able to hit you. Now it is back to your turn.
I go, all right, so I was like, ugh. All right, no. Here we go.
I'm crossing them. I'm judging them.
I was like, get your shield out at least, God dang it. I hate you so much. I said, all right, well, I'm gonna tell you this now. It's probably not gonna work. So I take the 3 arrows. my good armor piercing ones.
Mm-hmm.
I take aim. I aim for, you said it's 3 in the front.
3 in the front, 3 in the front, 3 in the back, and now it looks like there are more piling in behind. With the officer in the very back.
Is he standing like this?
Yeah, pretty much.
So I'm not gonna do a trick shot. I'm just doing straight ahead. So at least if I can hit straight, like 3 people in a row, that'd be kind of nice.
3 arrows at once, huh?
3 arrows at once. We're just gonna try it.
All right. Give me an attack roll with disadvantage, since you're trying 3 arrows at one time.
That's fine with me.
Yes.
I'm curious, right? Is it just one roll for all 3 arrows, or is it
We'll
a
see
roll
what
per
he rolls
arrow?
first.
Oh, okay.
We'll see what he rolls first.
So I gotta do 3 times, right?
Well, twice with the 20 side, and take the lower of the 2.
Well, the first one was an 18.
Mm-hmm.
Second one was a 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm not going to make him roll for each arrow, because you loose with all 3, and they just go and scatter off of the cobblestones. Not a single one of them hits anything.
See, and this is why we don't do this, no.
And at this point, Etana looks at you almost aghast, like, "What are you doing? Are you trying to get us all killed?"
I was like-
yeah, he's trying to get us killed by being fraudulent. That's what I thought.
I said, okay. And then I do what I wasn't trying to do right away. I take one good arrow and I channel the power into it.
You're gonna have to save that for your next attack
That's
roll,
fine with
sir,
me.
'cause that was your turn.
That's fine. That's what's going to happen on the next turn. I said, you know what? Fine. I'll just take them all out in one big explosion.
What do you think? Oh boy. This time, when the round of crossbow bolts flies forth, they hit their marks. Let's see, that was 2 of them. 3 of them. So, we're going to do that. And where's my roll for that? Where are you, Pigeon? D8. I hardly ever use a D8. Da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da. Another round of crossbow bolts flies forward, and this time several of them hit their marks. You see a couple of your soldiers on your side go down with bolts to the shoulder, one to the side. A couple of them are sticking out of shields, but you have 3 men who are now
some
wounded.
freaky ricochet arrows.
You have 3 men who are now wounded. Ronnie, you are standing in front of the tavern. The delicious aromas of sizzling cooking meat and fresh baked bread, and most importantly of all, strong ale, are wafting through the door, overpowering the scent of smoke and tar from the harbor, which is continuing to burn. The revelers inside apparently unaware of the catastrophe happening on the wharf, or the fight going on in the street just a few blocks down. You're still pretty much alone.
Ronnie sits there and she's standing in front of it. They did leave me behind. It wouldn't hurt to get a drink real quick. She sits there, kind of just tapping on the side of her axe. Nuts. Curse the responsibility. She's just like, let me go back to where we were. And she just starts walking back down the street towards where she originally was to see if she can find everyone.
Okay. You're gonna walk back down the street. Let me grab my tool here. Hey, you walk down, come across this intersection where the street goes to the north, and, well, wouldn't you look at that? A bunch of your soldier boys are stacked up in the street, arms and armor out, facing northward. And right as you're looking that way, a crossbow bolt goes flying over your head.
This seems like a null or striker scenario. Yep. And immediately Ronnie heads to the east side of that building she's outside of and goes north up that little alleyway.
Okay, you're going up this way.
Yep.
Alright, as you're doing that, Striker and Noel, the soldiers at the gatehouse, are going to take another pot shot at you guys. This time, what am I looking at here? That's curious. I wonder why that is. In a second. Oh, that's why. Yeah. It would help if I set some of these things correctly.
Maybe just a little.
So that's a 17, and that's a 22. Yeah. 2 of the crossbow bolts find their marks. One of them pings off one of your other soldiers' armor. One of them sticks in the scales in your chest piece, Striker. Take 2 points of piercing damage. No.
Wait, did it actually make it through the scales, or?
Yeah, it made it through the scales. Barely.
I said, yeah, it nicked me.
That was a 22 to hit, and his AC is 21, so. Noel, it is your turn. You guys are getting pounded by these crossbow bolts, and Striker seems to be taking his sweet-ass time. You gonna stay hunkered down there, or continue to let it rain?
I'm just gonna be behind my shield, just blocking while Striker thinks gets his shot.
All right.
I'm ready.
Striker, it is your turn now.
Say,
Although there's an awful lot of grumbling coming from the men behind you.
By the way, if I'm right about that positioning, is Ronnie right there at the intersection of where like these guys are? Can you see them? I'm right there.
So right now you're at this point in the intersection between these 3 buildings. You can't really see them all that well in the street.
Oh.
You would have to come more towards the street itself, and that might expose you to the crossbowmen at the gatehouse.
Okay, that's fine.
You gonna stay there?
No, Ronnie's gonna move northward, continue north.
All right, continuing north. Striker?
I go, all right, fine. Sorry it took me a minute, Lady Atana. I was actually gathering energy for this attack.
I sense nothing. I think you are messing with me.
Yeah, let's do it. So I go ahead, start channeling the energy for the one bow, focusing on the energy, and I'm just aiming straight down the middle. Hopefully it goes straight through and just, nice little crackling explosion.
Give me a 20 side for the aim of your arrow first.
That is a 12.
Okay, 12, and your attack modifier is +5. 17. Is that enough to break any of these guys? It is. Some of the frontline guys are lower AC. Okay. So, and then roll me a 100 side for infusing with lightning.
There we go.
And here, lower is better.
I hate you so much.
Wait, why is it the Terminator 2 tempo?
Because he's infusing lightning. It's the teleportation move. Would you roll?
69.
Oh, no, no way! No way! Make it up.
I don't think he is.
Hey,
I don't think he is.
I'm
I don't think he is.
I'm not. Look, I'm not even gonna touch the dice. I'm not even gonna touch the dice right now. Hold up. I gotta take a picture of it. I am not touching this dice right now.
Oh my god, he actually did it.
269 in the same session.
Holy fucking shit!
Wild.
I'll take it.
I don't think y'all can see that. Let me turn
I can't see that.
Light going up. No, I said light go up.
I believe you.
Come on, focus you. Come on.
All right, so
you know it just doesn't want to show it. Oh my god.
Well, to be fair, you took a gradient picture of the dice with dice that are made out of ancient metal.
give us the D10 for your damage from the arrow itself.
Actually, this will probably make it easier. Let's go move the thing. You said the D10?
Yes.
D10. You get 1d10 plus 1 for your bow.
I need.
Sorry, 1d10 plus 4.
Oh right, because it's the longbow, right?
Yeah. Yeah, and Striker's base damage modifier is +3, and then he gets an extra +1 on the bow.
D12. I forgot which one was the D10.
D10 is the one you use to roll your 100 sides.
That is it. Oh yeah, because it goes from 1 to 0, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. How the hell I get a 1?
For 1, that's all right. So you get 5 physical damage. Now, because you rolled a 69 for the spell damage, roll. I've got this now. Roll 6 d20s.
6 D20s?
Do you want me to
6.
roll 2?
Please.
Okay.
How many are you rolling?
I'll roll a 22.
Thank you.
So Jason's rolling 1.
So he's got a
I got
20,
11. I got 11.
and he's got an 8.
Oh, I have. Okay, we roll again.
Hang on.
Hold on.
Oh, we got a 2 with that one.
All right, so
11
you got,
and 2.
what you got, Noel? 2 and what?
11 and 2.
11 and 2.
20 and 8.
20 and 8. And I got a 17 and a 7. Which is weird that I got a 17 and a 7.
It all adds up.
It all adds up.
It all adds up. The
65 points of damage total.
Ooh.
And what are we dealing with here? Yeah, let's do.
And I go after that, and I was like, dang, that wasn't even full strength.
How many of those guys was that? 65 damage getting split up between how many people?
Working on it. So you let forth this arrow, and it is less of an arrow than a singular pure bolt of light. And it zooms down the street, crackling, radiating energy. Ronnie, even a house down in an alleyway, all of the hair on your head just stands out. And all the fur on your jacket stands on end.
And Ronnie
Like you,
immediately
right next
remembers
to a
this
lightning
feeling.
strike.
She immediately remembers this feeling. Goes, God damn, Striker, what have you done?
And this thing rockets down the center of the armored column at the gatehouse and explodes roughly in the middle of the second rank of men. And the sound is akin to one of those powder kegs going off. There's this tremendous kaboom, and the lightning radiates out everywhere. And 2 of the guys, actually 3 of the guys in that middle row are just burned to a crisp, just black, and they fall to the ground completely well and thoroughly dead. The 3 guys in the front rank stumble forward. A couple of them fall to their knees, or hands and knees in this case, dropping some of their weapons. One is even like clutching his head. Oh my god! And the officer in the back is actually thrown backwards on his back. The rangers who had started taking a position around him are all plastered against the wall. It's complete pandemonium in there right now.
All you hear from me is,
I'm like, wow, Striker, I didn't know you had it in you. That was so awesome. Yeah. Oh my god.
shut up. Let me do it. And I go, attack!
He's like, I'm sorry, I called you a fraud, man. You're awesome.
And
shut up and attack!
Delrin behind you says, as he leaps up and grabs his men, maybe you should lead with that next time. Oh goodness, I gotta move a bunch of people now. Noel, are you charging forward with
Oh,
the
we're
rest?
charging while they're dazed. Let's do it. Let's go, everybody.
Oh, how
Right.
convenient. Ronnie's also moving.
And I put my bow away and I grab my 2 short swords and I'm like, let's go.
Wait. Let me see what weapon I take out. Let me see. Let me look at my array of weapons.
I know all you goddamn on arsenal.
Ooh. Like, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna be a little risky today. I'm gonna go spear and dagger combo.
Spear and dagger combo. Interesting.
Okay.
Interesting. All right. You're going to charge forward. Striker, you're going to end up a little bit behind them as you're switching out weapons.
That's fine with me.
Etana is going to bring up the rear. You notice that she does give you a sort of approving nod as you're switching out.
Lem is still with Lady Etana. I was like, just keep up, watch her back.
Don't worry, I got her. And Etana sniffs as if she really doesn't need anybody to watch her back.
I was like, I know you don't, but you know, I do care. Let's go, motherfucker. I just go Donatello on the ass. It's like,
Right. As these guys are moving up in their formation,
Raphael's coming.
Ronnie is just continuing northward.
Continuing up. All right, so up to here or up to here?
There. And she is
there.
immediately going to shoot a look down the alleyway to see what she can see.
Carnage. What you can see is carnage. You see the front line, what's left of the front line of guards, still a shambles as they're trying to rouse themselves and get off the ground, as a tidal wave of Uruk soldiers with Noel in the lead just runs over them and meshes into the fray.
And you said that there were some soldiers up against the wall?
Yeah,
Can I see any of
the
them?
gatehouse.
Oh,
You can see a little bit, but you have to go into the gatehouse to actually engage with any of them.
Gotcha. Are there any soldiers immediately within the vicinity if Ronnie was to come out of that alleyway?
Oh yeah. There are still plenty around there. They're dazed at the moment, but there are plenty for you to choose from.
Ronnie is going to immediately come storming out and start crashing down on people with her new Regios Wrath.
All right. It was going to be Noel's go next, but since he decided to bail on us, we're going to skip. And Ronnie, I'll
And that's
let
why
you have
that's
the
why I said it. I watched as he walked away.
Pick a random soldier and roll me a 20 side.
Picking a random soldier and rolling 20. Random soldier may not be so lucky. Ronnie rolls a 14, and with her attack modifier being the 7,
Is more than enough.
to destroy any one of them because it's not a commander.
So give me your attack dice then, or your damage dice rather.
Which is in this case, because it is Regios, 12 side plus 1. Yeah. No, that's
Yes.
Regio.
Where is it? Regius Wrath is 2d12s plus 3, and then there's more pluses on top of that.
Yeah.
Like 2d12 plus 8, I think, is your damage.
Yeah, overall, I believe, right?
Mm-hmm. So you could have enough to one-hit kill this guy.
So 111 and 17, and then the plus 3 damage from Regios' attacks.
Oh, how do you want to do this?
Regio shovel.
Ronnie just isn't even in the mood. She just savagely just off this guy.
This guy is still sort of dazed, and he looks up just in time to see this hulking beast of a woman and a giant axe coming out of the shadows in the alleyway, and he just goes, "Oh, fuck me." No, it is your turn now. You're at the head of this wall of men behind you. You're coming up rapidly on a group of only like 4 soldiers who are still alive. They're not standing. They're all still kind of like on hands and knees trying to get themselves back up. What are you doing?
Pull Voltum. Pull Voltum.
Noel, you still there?
I'm sorry here.
That was all directed at you. What are you doing?
What was the attack? I'm sorry.
Is he falling asleep already?
Come on, man. We're
He
not
just
even
got back
halfway
from the
through
bathroom and he's
session yet.
already falling asleep. Come on.
You guys, you are at the head of the wall of Uruk soldiers who are charging the gate. There are about 4 Marad soldiers in your path. Pretty much all of them are down on the ground, hands and knees, trying to get back up. None of them really have weapons in hand yet. What are you doing?
I don't know. I don't like to kill the unarmed like that. But anyway,
You better pull both the asses out.
I go, hey, surrender, and then the guy reaches for his weapon. I'm like, oh, I guess not.
I'll tell you, roll me a 12 side with your order to surrender. We'll see if you can convince any of them.
Oh, I don't convince them. That was a 2.
Yeah. As soon as the words are out of your lips, they're like fumbling for their weapons and trying to stagger to their feet.
And then I just
brief window where you have advantage on them.
Then I do I do a thrust.
All right.
Here.
Give me an attack roll on the 20 side.
Okay.
You said, does he have advantage? Or?
I got 11.
He's got advantage, so roll twice, take the higher.
Okay, I got 11 the first roll.
Mm-hmm.
I got 15 the second roll.
Okay, 15. And your modifier is a +3. You're using the spear. Yes. So what was that? 15, 18. Yes, that's enough to get pretty much any of those guys. So roll for damage. You're using the spear. Is it the dragon scale tip spear?
I think that's the only spear I have because that's the I
because he modified his original spear. So.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, that's a different spear altogether.
I put this into my tool correctly. So that's 2 D4s.
Okay.
I think. Wait a minute. No, not that one. Sorry.
Oh, let me see what my notes say.
That's a dagger that I just put in. That's not the right one. Serpent scale. Oh, that's Milton.
Milton spear. Yeah.
Sorry.
The machete, right?
It says 3d6. That's what it says.
3d6.
Yes, 3d6 +1 is your damage.
Okay, and would I roll a 6 side 3 times or something?
Yeah, 3 times, add them together.
Do you want me to roll for you any of those at all?
No, I roll 3.
All right, cool.
The first roll was a 2.
Mm-hmm.
The second roll was a 5. The third roll was a 4.
Okay, 12 damage overall. And the guys start grabbing for their weapons, and you take the spear, Milton, and jab it down into the nearest guy. It goes through his shoulder, all the way through his armor, and out the other side, and drives him kind of back into the ground. Oh, God, no! And drops the weapon he was trying to pick up.
Good
next
job,
to you,
Milton.
some of your soldiers are engaging as well. One of them drives his what do we have here? We've got a spear. Yeah, one of them drives his spear into the chest of one of the other Murad guards, who slumps down limp on the ground. The other one manages to grab his warhammer in time and parries a blow from one of the other soldiers. So you're still thoroughly engaged with 2 of the 4. Burke actually charges out of the alley on the left with his spear whirling overhead and takes another guy in the side completely by surprise. He goes down, and roughly the same time as when Ronnie emerges from the alleyway on the right and just, yeah.
Oh, if that's the case, Ronnie's going to make eye contact with Burke and just go, we have got to stop meeting like this.
Burke glances up at you, Ronnie, and with a small smirk says, on the contrary, we should meet like this more often.
And Ronnie just grins back and slams her axe into the ground and just kind of wipes the blood off the plate.
Don't get too anxious to clean that off yet. And he turns up to face the guardhouse. We've got more work to do.
I agree.
Stryker, we're back to you.
Yay. All right, so as this is all going on, I said, all right, cool. I got my 2 short swords in, and I go down. How many are still, well, technically, if you want to say this, alive?
So there are 2 right up here in the front that Kurt and Noel are entangled with.
Okay.
Delrin and Cade's path is clear. Let me actually delete these 2 guys in the middle here.
I would say to make it easier, delete 1, right? And pull the other one up front, so that way there's representation of 2 for Stryker's vision.
For keeping things not very crowded, this one helmet is 2 soldiers.
Okay.
There are more back here.
That's fair.
Okay.
Behind the officer. The officer is now kind of exposed in the middle of the gatehouse at the moment. And there are more soldiers in what looks like a courtyard just beyond the gatehouse.
I go, you know what? Them, back me up. Wait, no. Never mind. Idiot time. Be prepared. Be
I
prepared.
am always prepared. What
let's
air raid
do it.
scheme are you doing this time?
Nothing. And I just straight charged for the guy because the guy he's still like kind of on his back, right?
Which one? The
The
officer?
officer, yeah.
He is stumbling to his feet, still clearly winded and bewildered, and looking around at the chaos that has ensued. But he's not on the ground anymore.
Okay, so he's kind of like disoriented.
Yeah, he is still disoriented.
All right, so I use my quick speed as fast as I can with my two short swords, and just straight up try to go slice his head off.
All right, going for the sword slice on the head.
You want to talk anime?
Hey,
Oh no! Whoa! This is not anime rules.
I'm not. I'm actually pretty fast, people.
You've got enough movement. You can just about close the distance. You sort of leap between Burke and Ronnie, with them on either side of you. Charge into the gatehouse archway with your swords. Give me a 20 side, and I will give you advantage on this because he is still stunned.
First one was a 12,
Higher than that.
and the second one was a 7. So 12 plus my attack,
Plus 5, so that's a 17.
17.
You leap in there and go, ah! And swing the swords, and they just glance off of his gorget and plate armor. And he staggers backward a little bit in surprise at the attack. And pulls out his battle
I go,
axe.
no!
Oh, is this now the time where I roll for initiative? Since I wasn't part of initiative.
This would be the part where you roll for initiative.
Oh. That is a 19. A lot of those
Wow.
going around.
You guys all rolled really high for initiative in this combat.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of surprised by that. This is the one time where we all have like top ranked initiative.
Everybody rolled really well for initiative. Hal was the lowest
scary.
one at 14.
See, and y'all thought I was joking about this episode.
This is scary. I don't like this. That means terrible rolls are coming. I don't like this.
You all are going to pay so dearly for this.
Oh no! Right? That trade-off.
Like you said, I go in.
The universe is tallying. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's
It
like
really
a credit
is.
card.
So as I go in, I go clink clink, and I was like, God damn it! And I was like, no, screw it. Now, just I don't care whoever's around me. I just yell now and see what happens. And I duck out the way.
Ronnie, you are next in the turn order here.
So, hearing that, Ronnie steps in and takes a huge swing at the guy's head.
All right.
He's
Well, he's not disoriented anymore. Now
But
he's
he is
aware.
distracted.
He is distracted, but you guys are both in front of him. You're not flanking him.
I tried.
So
I tried.
you tried, but no, it's not to happen. Ronnie, give me a 20 side.
That is a 17.
17 plus 7 is 24, right?
Yeah.
Am I adding that up right?
Good.
That's enough. That's enough. Give us damage. 2d12 plus 8.
So that first one is 5. Ooh. Well, there's the one bad roll out of the way. So 6 total on the roll.
Mm-hmm.
You said plus
Plus 8 is your damage modifier.
all together. So
Yeah,
that
so
is-
14 in total.
Yeah. Not the
That's
worst,
pretty good.
but not what I wanted.
Well, you haul back and slam into him. You can feel the axe biting into his plate mail, but unfortunately it doesn't bite in very deeply. You leave a nice gash across his chest. It staggers him a little bit, but that's about all. He grunts. Oh, God.
Does he take
But
a
he's
step
still
back at
standing.
all?
A little one. A little one.
Ronnie, while he's taking that step back, steps in forward to put herself in between him and Stryker.
Of course she would.
Of
All
course
right.
she would. Always
Well,
trying to protect me. God dang it. Let me be a man.
Are you actually saying? Is
So-
Stryker actually saying that?
Yes.
Ronnie, without looking at you, just kind of goes, "Shut up! Don't talk."
And then you hear back of my head go, aw, she cares about me.
No, you're up next. You're still engaged with a soldier of your own.
Oh, the guy
And-
that he just pinned to the ground, right?
Yeah, and Kurt is next to you, engaged with his own. What are you doing?
After that, I just slit his throat with my dagger.
All right, gonna go for a throat cut. Give me a 20 side with advantage since he is kind of like pinned to the ground by your spear at the moment.
14.
14. Is that the highest of the two?
Oh, sorry.
With advantage.
Oh, 14 because the other one was 2.
Okay, 14, and then your attack is a +3. That's 17. That is enough. Yep.
He
How
is
you wanna
rolling,
do this?
He is rolling exactly on the armor class, isn't he?
Pretty much.
Uh-huh.
Just one above. Remember, we always favor the armor, so he's rolling one above.
Yeah, but I could tell by the way you're looking. I'm like, oh, he just made armor class. He just made it.
So, you come down at him with the dagger. You're gonna roll damage here.
I was going for his throat, but okay.
Okay, you're gonna go for the throat. Like, I'll give it to you. He's low enough on health at this point.
Yeah. That's what I said. Slit his throat. Yeah.
All right, jab down in there and slit his throat. He goes, blood spurts everywhere and collapses. And about the same time, Kurt next to you dispatches his with an expert swing and thrust of his spear. And he collapses as well. So now all the guards in front of you have been dispatched. And you can see now that Stryker, Ronnie, and Delrin are like in the gatehouse proper, sparring with this officer.
I said, Delrin, let's go.
Well, no. Are you gonna try and move up anywhere? Where do you want to?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna keep going with the rest of the group.
Okay. Oop. Wrong layer.
I said, move
This
up,
layer.
everybody. Move up.
We are moving up. Damn it.
Man, these special effects are high end. Man,
Oh yeah,
And I go, and I'm like,
really high end.
I go, who are you yelling at? I can't see. I'm not taking my eye off the enemy. So move.
Who do you know in Microsoft, Mikey? Come on, let me know.
I'll give you 2 coins for this information.
2 coins.
I'll give you 3 coins.
Oh,
This
okay,
is an
a bit-
bidding war.
Oh, is it?
5 coins.
Oh,
Information.
5 coins in this lovely barrel of ale.
Damn it. I didn't have it. But what I will raise is 15 coins for the information.
Oh, that's kind of steep, but 10 coins and 3 barrels of ale.
Damn it.
It always comes back to that ale, man. I tell you what.
I hear that's Dragonfire's ale you carry. My taste for 2 coins.
You know what? If you stop going for the information, I'll give you a small shot.
3 coins for a regular one.
Ronnie,
Fine.
as you step forward between Stryker and this Murad officer, he gets a proper grip on his battle axe and takes a wailing strike at you for, let me see if I'm doing this right now, 23.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Mm-hmm. And that's a d8 plus 4. 7 points of damage.
God damn it.
Still not too bad.
Remember, she was only at 12 life.
Mm-hmm. That puts you at 5. This is what happens when you always insist on being the tank when you're not a tank.
I see this happen, and I
I
go,
have to because the tank refuses to tank. No.
The tank was busy with his own, all right? You didn't
Right.
have to leap in there.
Hey, he should have been charged the field.
That's true, but you know,
he wanted Stryker to
Noel's his
show
own
off.
person.
He's like, I gotta get back to my wife.
Yeah. And all the rest of the town folk that's been inside her mouth.
Ooh, nice.
What you misspoke? You mean feed these mouths.
Yeah, sure.
We all gotta get back to those wives.
I go, yeah. Her food's delicious. Let's try it.
Nose wife.
And I'm like,
what the hell is this rally?
and I was like, yeah, that's right. My wife's awesome. And then
You hear is Lady Atana? Like,
I swear.
I get first.
I swear, if this is really canon right now, all you see is Ronnie look around and just go, my God, what have they done? Like, she's not even concerned about the gaping slash right now. She's just, oh my God, I can't.
I will say that like a number of the soldiers, not all of them, but a number of the Uruk soldiers are rallying around this war cry. No's life!
Oh my God. She just looks up at the captain like, I'm sorry. Look, I obviously backed the wrong people today. Can I'm a sellsword. Can you just pay me? And I'll just leave. I'm sorry.
Striker, it is now your turn.
So, hold on, give me a second. That broke me. So
you started it. How did it break you?
Because I didn't think that the rally cry was actually going to happen. So,
This is what happens when you start things in this group.
I go. Alright, so I see the axe come down. Ronnie, Gabe, sir, is I'm gonna put it like this. So after he swung, is his arm still down? He didn't
Yeah, he hasn't recovered yet. Although he'll be pretty quick about it.
And I go, as soon as I see this, I try to go. You know what? I try to cut off his arm.
All right.
I might as well try.
Look who's trying to be Ronnie.
Give me the 20 sides for attack.
And I got two swords coming down at once. It's go, good motherfucker. That is a 16.
16 plus 5, yeah?
That's 5. 21. 21.
You're not gonna like this.
Oh, don't tell me I'm like right there and I stood in.
Too shy. You bring both of your swords down on his armored wrist, and they just glance off of the heavy plate wrist piece.
Well, at least hit him hard enough that it keeps his arms down there just enough. Like, give me at least that or something. God damn, I'm so pissed off right now. 2 off? Are you freaking kidding me?
These Moran officers are tough, and unfortunately for you, he rolled really high on the saving throw there. And
correction, it's not that they're tough, it's just that their armor is really, really good.
They are wearing very nice armor, and you don't hit with enough force to prevent him from recovering his ready stance.
So that means I pretty much bounce off. Okay.
Yeah, if he survives the next round, he will be able to attack again. However, it is now Ronnie's turn.
And Ronnie is seeing that bounce. Instead of swinging with her axe, is going right back to the old-fashioned well. Ronnie is about to pick this man up and slam him into the wall.
Okay.
Head first.
All right, let's have a contested strength here. Not that it will be much of a contest.
Right? You gotta be kidding me. I am getting scared.
So I have a 13 overall.
You gotta be kidding me. I am getting scared.
What you got? What you got?
I rolled a natty 12.
Oh, really?
That's why I'm getting scared.
All right.
That shouldn't happen here. That shouldn't happen here. I'm gonna need that for later, and I'm not gonna have it now. I'm scared now, guys. I would have been fine with a 10. I would have been fine with a 10.
That's right. You're gonna roll like critical failures, like in the last throw.
Yo, don't say that. You're probably right, Bill. But don't say that.
Hey, so badly. So badly. All right. Give me, we'll call it a 4-side for the damage here. Normally unarmed attacks are just 1 by themselves, but give me a 4-side for the damage, because you are picking him up and bodily slamming him into the wall with the force of a 12 side behind you.
Oh, God. It's a 4.
4 with your +5 makes 9 damage.
Ooh.
You pick this guy up and bodily just like slam him into the stone wall. Crack of the head against the wall. His armor rattles. His helmet is ringing like a bell. You can see his eyes like crossing from the impact. God, woman, how do you do that?
It's all in the wrist.
The thick of the wrist.
All right, so Ronnie's got him pinned against the wall. Noel, you and Delrin are both up next, and you can see that a group of another 8 soldiers has poured in from the courtyard beyond, just outside of the gatehouse.
Oh man. What is Stryker doing right now?
Stryker is sort of behind Ronnie with this officer on the one side of the gatehouse. You can slip past them without any danger of getting entangled in that.
And it's like 4 guards in front of me? How many guards?
So each of these helmets is 2 guys.
Okay.
So 8.
Well, that'd be kind of stupid going around alone. I guess I'll try to assist everybody struggling with their person.
Well,
Nobody else is
Delroy.
struggling.
Yeah, Delroy and everybody else.
Everybody else got their people there. Everybody's basically crowding around us, I think.
Okay, great. I said, all right, everybody ready?
Yeah, let's go. Where are we going? Come on.
All right, we're gonna I two-hand my shield. Is like we're gonna charge in, and me and Burke are gonna make a wall. You're gonna stab them with your spears through our 2 shields.
Yeah, that sounds good. Noel's wife. Noel's wife.
Damn, I know food's good, but like, calm down, bro. Let's go.
We're gonna eat her cookies.
So you're gonna charge in, eh?
Yeah. Well, me and
try
Burke.
to, like, run over anybody with your charge, or are you just like forming the shield wall to stop these guys advancing?
Well, yeah, that'll be the smart thing because there's 8 of them. So
Okay.
we're just gonna like we're like moving, and like 2 three of our other soldiers are behind with spears, and they're gonna poke through.
Oh,
all right.
I just thought of something. When I slammed his head into the wall and he dropped, did he drop his battle axe?
No, he did not.
Okay. I just
It's a good question.
I didn't even think about it until I was like, wait a minute. Did he drop the axe? Did I just miss an opportunity to get rid of the axe? And now that I know that I have.
No, not quite. All right, so Noel, you and Burke run around Ronnie, Stryker, and the officer to take up positions on the other side of the gatehouse to stop these guys from hemming you in on all sides. And with your shields up, you make it a little bit harder for them to step any further forward. Delrin's and his company with Cade in tow are going to move up on the other side of you, Noel, to close the gap and form the nice little circle. And then, gosh, this is going to be hard to crowd all y'all in there, but Kurt
I say move the soldiers up just a little bit.
Yeah, Kurt and Hal are going to come in behind.
Well, you can move us back. It doesn't matter where we at.
I'm going to have to do something like this because these soldier guys will overwrite themselves if I get them too close. But you get the idea. Kurt and Hal are coming up behind Milburn and Delrick with spears at the ready, along with their companies. And they're going to go stabby on these guys. Let's see here. All right, I take it, no, you're not attacking, you're just defending at this point?
I'm two-handed in my shield.
Okay.
With a mighty fine shield you got there, young man.
Now, question, when he does that, does he get like any like defensive bonus?
Not really. He doesn't have the perks necessary for that to work yet. That's later on in his class progression. He does, however, have the tank ability, which means an automatic -2 to any damage that he takes. So he is the tank of the group.
When he decides to be it.
About time he's using it.
Okay, what do we got here? We got that. 15 plus what? Plus 5.
I can't go full Alistar because I want some damage. You know what I mean? Sergio knows the reference.
I wasn't paying attention, what you said?
I said I can't go full Alistar. I need damage.
Okay.
I mean, You could always go for Alistar. It'd be fine.
All right, Noel, as you guys form up, the Marad guards at this point all crash against you like a tide. You feel the force of the impact, but you hold your ground with your shield up, Burke beside you, Delrin with you, and the guys behind you start stabbing wildly as best they can with their spears around your shield wall. You notice that several of the people in Delrin's squad take several hits, and one of them actually goes down. But more of the Marad guards go down than your guys do. And after the little skirmish is over, there are only 6 Marad as opposed to 8. You did lose 1 guy in Delrin's squad.
Oh, dang it. Oh, what's the lady's name? The Shaper's name?
Katana.
Let's see if we can put her in the, because she has, the spells and stuff.
All right. She's currently hanging back, kind of watching with disinterest.
Oh.
Yes.
Who's Cade with again? Whose group is he
He's with Delrin.
So when they go storming by, does Ronnie see?
Are you willing to compromise your situational awareness to look at these guys as they run past behind you?
No.
Mm-hmm. Then you don't know.
Do I see?
I just wanted to pat him on his head.
You're a little busy at the moment, holding a guy up against the wall.
I want to pet somebody on the head. You know what?
Because that's my little guy.
No, you said you wanted to get Katana involved?
Yeah, I'm like, while we're holding them back, Katana, can you do your hocus pocus? No.
She quirks what could be a smile at that comment. Hocus pocus you want, do you?
Oh yes, on them.
I make no promises. You are very close together.
Your age and experience, you have some accuracy in.
Shit, now I'm gonna need you to roll a 12 side for charm to see if she finds that endearing or offensive.
Ooh.
Oh man, that's bad. I got a 2.
That was the wrong person.
Do I hear him say this? Because I really hope I hear him say, he closed it out.
Does any of us hear him say this loud enough? I feel like we all heard this.
I feel like
we're all close enough to hear this.
I feel like the guard goes.
The Marad guards are going, oh.
Ronnie's eyes just widen as she's got this guy against the wall, and she accidentally tightens her grip around his neck, and then turns her head to Noah and goes, "What the fuck?"
What did I do? And I said,
I'm sitting there like, look, I'd rather get eaten by a dragon than do.
And I'm like, and then Noel's completely like, what did I do? I said she's very skilled and experienced.
This is why your wife goes outside of.
God. He's gonna get everybody killed. We're all dead.
A few of you noticed that Atana went a bit stone-faced at that remark, and she steps forward almost right on top of you, Ronnie and Stryker, as you're holding the Marad guard up. And Ronnie, you're not looking at Atana, you're looking at the Marad guard, but you can see his eyes bulging as he's watching Atana step forward. Oh shit, it's about to get real.
And Ronnie just looks him in the eyes and just goes, "If I were you, I'd close my eyes and act like you don't see whatever's about to happen."
He takes your advice and closes his eyes and sort of turns away.
I'm like, you can do it, Atana. That's what I think I'm completely oblivious.
You guys feel a crackling energy suddenly fill the archway of the gatehouse and expand outward into the little courtyard where you guys are currently formed up with your shield wall.
He's going to get us killed.
Noel, you notice the nice bushes and stately shrubs and things in this very nicely manicured courtyard start to quiver and shake, and the ground around them starts to move and undulate as if there's something moving underneath.
Oh man, I'm like, this magic spell's gonna be lit.
They're all looking around like, oh shit, what's going on, man? I don't like this, man. You're stealing my soul. And all of a sudden...
Oh man, thank you for bringing that back up. Thank you so much. I will tell you guys about that after the recording session.
For later. All of a sudden, these roots just sort of spring out of the ground and wrap themselves around the legs of half of the Murad guards who are still standing. So it's 2 of them, and just pull them under the ground. And they go straight down into these little cavernous holes that are left. And you can sort of like see the ground undulating a little bit as they're flailing against whatever is doing horrible things to them down below. Their screams are most blood-curdling. I tell you what. The other 2 guards are frantically like trying to beat off the roots that are attacking them. And one of them snakes its way up your leg and wraps itself around your middle and just gives you a nice little squeeze, little squeeze. Take 1 point of damage from that.
Okay, while that's happening,
20,
Ronnie is still looking at the guy. Did he eek at all?
Oh man, Hitana! I was like, I know you were trying to protect me, but that was a little rough.
Oh crap! He did peek, and from the stench, he did more than just peek. Let's see. I've kind of lost.
I might as well ask number 1 or number 2.
All of the above. You're pretty sure.
Number 3.
Striker. I believe it would be the guard who's currently plastered against the wall.
Who just wet himself in fear. So I guess now he needs a sanity check, right?
He's going to wildly flail at you with the battle axe, but given the fact that he is scared literally shitless and is being held against the wall by you, he's going to disadvantage. And it's completely harmless. He can't get an angle on you. He's more slapping you with the flat of the blade than anything with an edge, and it's just completely nuts at this point.
So now it's my turn.
Ronnie just looks at him and goes, I told you not to look.
It is your turn, Striker.
I go, hey. Do you want to live? If I get her to let you go, will you run away? And I go, okay. Ronnie, may you please? And I just go straight for his neck.
So wait, you're gonna stab me in the hand?
No, you're not on him. You're around him. You're not.
Well, he
holding
didn't make
his
a
neck.
decision, but he didn't.
You're not holding his neck.
He
Ronnie's
didn't make a
holding him
decision
up
yet.
partly by the neck, so you
You haven't been paying attention, sir.
I didn't know you grabbed him by the neck. It sounded like you was like holding him.
I
Like,
had to
right here.
slam his head into the wall.
What you body slammed him?
I thought I did too, but he said I was holding him up against the wall like this by the throat at that point, so I guess I just held him there.
I didn't say it was by the throat. I said you slammed him against the wall, and his head made this nice cracking sound as it hit the stone. But if you want to be holding him by the throat, you can be. That's what I heard you say. If you want to change that, now's the time.
Oh, well, you know what? Yeah, go ahead.
All right, not holding him by the throat.
Yeah, I was going by what I
Back.
thought I heard you say. I'm sorry.
Okay, all right.
Jesus Christ.
Confusion out of the way.
This is why we fail on this.
It is. I mean, look at how many people we're trying to deal with at one time. It's a wonder we get anything done, all right? Give me your attack roll with advantage, because he is pressed against the wall and held in place and scared shitless.
Don't fuck up.
Shut up! Don't say nothing then.
I mean, he's still got a 22 AC to hit, so...
Yeah, either way, I didn't hit him.
Oh, no.
Yeah, the highest one was an 8.
Yeah, that's not enough, man. You start telling him how it's going to be fine, you're going to get Ronnie to let him go, and then you jab forward with the knife, which of course glances off of the gorget that is very nicely protecting his throat because he's wearing proper, nice plate mail.
And I play it off and I go, now, you gotta run.
Ronnie just kind of looks at Stryker and goes, fine, and looks back at the guy, drop the axe.
Clang! He drops the axe.
And she lets him go.
You tell anybody, we're sending her after you.
Okay. You drop him, and he just starts booking it to the south.
And I go, assassins.
Oh, you are nasty, man. I tell you what.
Hey, we can't have no loose ends.
You can't have no loose ends. I'm sorry.
That's true, but oh god.
Listen, if he wouldn't have done it, Ronnie would have just thrown the battle axe in the back of his
I
skull.
know. Yes, I was like, eh.
He's met by Lem's party, and before he can do anything, or Lem's party can do anything, the assassins descend on him from the sides. Oh dear, I've done bad. And you just hear a quick, terrified shriek, and then silence.
But I never said I was a good guy. I'm just saying. I'll just do whatever it takes to protect the ones I love.
Oh, Roman, you're cute.
All right, that's it. So let's see. We're down to just 2 Murad soldiers here in the courtyard. The 2 who are remaining are badly shaken and still sort of trying to fend off roots that are scrabbling for their feet.
Ronnie turn, right?
Ronnie, let the officer go. So Ronnie, you've got a movement action if you wish.
Pick up his axe.
Ronnie's just gonna, before she goes anywhere, she's just gonna pick up the hand axe, just calmly walk into the courtyard and see what's going on up here.
Well, you're not going to be able to walk very far because you've still got the Uru shield wall.
Oh, well, I guess that's where she's heading towards.
All right, they're only a few paces away. Add the battle axe to your inventory. It is a battle axe, not a hand axe.
Oh, don't worry. I won't be with me long.
No, I believe in all of this chaos, you are up now. There are 2 Murad soldiers facing your shield wall.
Since he's up, I am going to be right back.
Mm-hmm. What are you doing?
Bring me some water.
I stopped two-handing my, since there's only 2 guys, I stopped two-handing my shield.
Mm-hmm.
And, I like...
Back, Melvin.
I use my spear and I thrust. I do like behind the shield thrust.
Mm-hmm.
Into like the guy's chest. Oh, I tried to anyway. Can I roll? What do I roll for it?
20 side.
20 side.
Mm-hmm.
I got an 8.
8 plus 1, 2, 3. You charge forward a little bit and try to jab with your special spear. The Murad soldier, although he is badly shaken, he's not completely caught off guard. He is kind of prepared for it, and when he takes the spear thrust, it's in his side and it glances off of his armor with no real appreciable damage done.
Okay.
He is kind of off balance now, though, and because Kurt's squad, or not Kurt, sorry, Delrin's squad is now free, because the guys facing him are gone. He sort of comes around to flank the guy that you're facing, and rolls quite well, and sort of sneaks in behind, and this is Delrin. Delrin has a halberd, and just thrusts the spiked end of his halberd into this guy's back. And he collapses in front of him.
Oh, nice. Teamwork.
That's right. Let's see here, and I need to do another roll here for these guys.
I just went cross-eyed for like 2 seconds.
Oh, yay. Burke is handily trading blows with the last remaining Murad soldier, who surprisingly hasn't died yet. Neither one of them is gaining ground at the moment, but the way forward is clear if you want to push ahead. So, Noel, do you want to stay where you're at? Do you want to push ahead, flank around? What do you want to do?
Push ahead.
Pushing ahead, alright. I'm going to start moving your character northward. Tell me when you want to stop.
Just there.
Right here. Okay. Seeing you advance forward, Delrin's, what's left of Delrin's squad and Kurt's squad are going to follow. So you're not going in by yourself here.
That's right. Don't be a hero. Christian, you missed it.
What'd I miss?
Nothing.
Exactly.
But you missed nothing.
You can't miss
Actually,
nothing when nothing is everything, and then nothing is
going
everywhere.
to come forward, following behind Noel and the two soldier squads. Hal and Lem are going to circle around and follow behind. Come on. That's what I want.
Are you sure?
No, but we're going to go with it anyway. Yeah, I took a little bite out of Burke, but he'll live. And Hal's actually going to go around this way.
He'll be fine.
Lem's going to start coming up from the rear here. The assassins are also going to come forward and just sort of smirk at you, Ronnie and Stryker. Thanks for that little tidbit. I hope you have some more planned for us.
Oh, don't worry. I'm not as stupid as everybody thinks I am.
Ronnie kind of
Just
Ronnie. Side glancely.
Just Ronnie. But that's why we work together. You know, we just work.
If you say so. All right, let's reveal the fog of war here.
And I go, after this, Noel's wife cookies on no.
Noel's wife!
Shut the hell up.
Oh, there's no hiding this commotion. Like, you're drawing them from all over the place. Some more guards from the courtyard are now rushing forward. Again, as has been our custom so far in the game, each one of these helmets represents 2. So you've got 4 more guards in total approaching your position, Noel.
Well, I'm not in the front, so I'm not going to ask the question that I have right now. I'll see if he's smart enough to ask this question.
Well, it's actually not his turn anymore. It is now. I get roll initiative for these 2 new guys. Okay. Now we've got those set up. It is now Stryker's turn.
Okay. Burke is still struggling with the one guy.
Surprisingly, this guy is not going down easy, and Burke is actually having to work a little bit. But he's not given any ground. Probably just needs a good opening. Doesn't look like he's in need of any help, but you can jump in there if you want.
I want to distract the other guard real quick. Act like I'm about to jump in, see if he'll react.
All right, give me a 12 side for deception.
That is a 6.
You move forward as if to jump into the fray. This guy is having none of it. He's paying no attention to you at all. He's completely focused on parrying the flurry of blows coming from Burke.
So he's laser focused.
Yeah, he's very focused and does not notice you at all as you step forward.
Now, and can I just... so that way I can swing around and hit him.
You could.
I'm going to try to swing around and hit him.
Okay.
What are you
Still got
swinging
the
with?
I still got my swords in my hand, so I ain't dropping it.
You're going like around this way and then off to the flank here. And you try to attack him from the side. Give me your attack roll with advantage.
Let's go backstab. Let's go backstab.
Oh, good. The first one was a 14, and the second one was a 5.
Let's
so
go
14.
backstab.
Yeah, that's enough. Give me your damage roll. You're using the short swords.
Yep, and that is 1d6.
Now, question: is he rolling 1d6 per sword, or?
Well, because he doesn't have the dual wielding perk, it only counts as once.
It's 1. Yeah, it only counts as 1.
Yeah.
And that is a 3.
All right, and you
I
get
keep
plus
forgetting he
3
doesn't
base.
have the dual wield perk. I keep thinking he has it.
No, not yet.
That's like the 4th time I've done this.
He's got melee specialization, so he could, go for that next on one of the next levels. But okay.
You said I had a +3, right?
Yeah, +3. So 6 total. You jump in there and give him a quick slash across the back. And as you're doing that, Burke is able to smoothly step in and run him through with his spear. Flat on his back, planted in the ground. And Burke glances up at you momentarily, like, thanks, I suppose. I could have finished him.
I know, but we don't get that much time.
And Ronnie just kind of stands there behind Burke with her arms crossed and goes,
Photo right there.
"You boys play nice now."
Yeah, that was.
I said, there's history.
Ronnie, you're next up.
And I go, that's why I saved your life. No good, him little mother.
So Ronnie's, first of all, she's gonna look ahead to see what she can see. Can she see the 4 guards that just entered the?
You can see that there are some number of guards in the courtyard that it looks like Noel and some of your men have clashed with now. But it's hard to tell with so many people in such a small area.
She is going to come up along the east half where Hal lives. She's going to come up around that side and try to see if she can't flank that guy there.
Okay. You're coming up around with Hal. There's a building right here, so you're basically pressed against the wall.
Nice. And while we're making that walk, we're also going to take this time to use 2 gauze and 1 lesser potion.
Okay. I think I said the gauze are like 1 hit point each.
Yes.
And the lesser potion's a D4.
That is a 3.
Okay, so 5 health total brings you back to 9. No, 10, sorry.
Just
Why am I getting this negative modifier?
Because I don't like you.
Well, aside from that.
All right.
because you fail.
At this point, Hal, Delrin, and one of the Murad Rangers are going to go to town on each other. Ooh, and that's a bloodbath in and of itself, for sure. And Hal and Delrin at this point charge forward and just mow down this poor Murad Ranger squad, these 2 guys here. They don't even know what hit him, but it's like 4 guys for each for Hal and Delrin. Actually, Delrin's down to 3. So you got almost 9 people against 2. They just get completely wiped out. Kurt is going to trade some blows with the soldiers on the left. His squad is also down a man at this point. And they don't manage to make any headway. Noel, it is back to you. The soldier unit here is basically entangled with the 2 of you guys. Kurt and his group just took their swings and made no progress, so it is now up to you.
While he's distracted, I run full speed with a spear and just like thrust.
All right. Since they are distracted and tangled up with Kurt's unit, and you're kind of coming from the side, I'll give you an advantage on this attack roll.
So I get to throw it twice?
Yeah.
Oh,
Take
which
the
one?
highest. 20 side.
Okay. That's a 2. That's a 10. So
Okay. 10, and you've got a +3, so 13 overall. That's not enough to get through their armor. You charge forward and stab at them with your steely spear, but their armor is pretty decent stuff, and it glances off. Now, however, you are dividing their attention, so they're going to have disadvantage on their future attack rolls. Striker, it is now your go.
Alright, I turn around and start heading towards up where they at, and I see they're fighting, so I was like, you know what, I'll come around the other side, since they're distracted, just might as well swing and see what happens, I might try to...
I'm just going to swing and see what it lands on, Could land on this one guy's shoulder, might hit this other guy in his neck, I'm just going to see what it does. It's like skipping rocks in the river. It's like skipping rocks in the river.
All right. Get on with it.
They can go swim with the fishes.
Give me the 20 side with advantage, because you're flanking them, and they're now, already focused on Kurt's squad and Noel.
First one is 19.
That's good enough.
And the next one was a 12. So
give me your damage roll. I assume you're still using the short swords.
Yep.
All right. D6 plus 3.
Oh, man, that's a 1.
So just 4 damage.
It still was a good distraction, though.
Okay, yeah, you jump in there and slash at one of them. One of them comes away with his arm a little bit bloodied and surprised, and now they're like, oh god, there's 3 of them, oh, what are we gonna do? And they roll absolutely horribly. Unfortunately, so does Kurt's group. So let's see, we're back over to Ronnie. You've kind of circled around a little bit there. Hal is moving forward into the courtyard, a little bit away from Nolan Kurt's group.
Yeah, Ronnie's gonna follow Hal's path, but as she does she see, because she's gonna end up passing Dowrins, does she see Cade?
Give me a 12 side.
God damn it! And there's that critical fail that I was talking about. That's a 1.
At least it was on a look.
I don't care. I want to work with Cade. God damn it! I want my team.
Well, you don't see him, unfortunately.
I just want to pat my little soldier on the head. He's doing so well, and I want him to know it.
You'll be fine.
Oh, is Atana coming with me?
Atana does seem to be striding purposefully into the courtyard, following you guys, although it's hard to tell if she's following you specifically, Ronnie.
Well,
No.
here she is. I did promise to be her vanguard.
You did, indeed. And at this point, you see another group of 4 Marad guards off on the north end of the courtyard who spot you and start running forward to meet Delrin's group.
And I kind of whistle to Hal and kind of just do one of these so you can see that there's another group showing up in the yard, because I know they can't see him quite yet.
Your signal works quite well. Hal glances in your direction and sees the incoming threat, and he gives you a quick salute and flags the rest of his squad to move up to back up Delrin.
And Ronnie is going to actually come in on Dalrin's left.
Okay, so you're going to go in over here.
Yes.
All right, Hal's going to come up on this side, and you're going to come up on the other side. No! We are back to you, sir. This little squad of soldiers, they're hurting, and they're badly outflanked at this point, but they're still holding their own. It is now back to you to try again if you wish.
Okay. Why he's diverted? You know how like the armor, like between the helmet and the chest piece. I try to stab him in the neck with my dagger from there.
Okay, you're closing to dagger range.
Yeah.
All right. Give me a 20 side with advantage, because they are badly distracted and trying to deal with too many people at once.
I got a 17 and a 6, so the 17.
That'll do.
Yep.
Now, remind me. Do you have just the fine dagger? Is that yours?
Yeah.
Yeah, the one I got got improved by that big bird.
Right. You got the fine dagger. So that's a 1d6 plus 1 for your damage modifier.
That's a dueling dagger, right?
It is, yeah.
I got a 2, so 3.
All right, 3 damage. You deal another 3 damage on top of the damage that was already dealt to these guys. Another guy staggers backward with his shoulder all bloodied. You got close to the joint, but not quite where you wanted. But they're definitely hurting now. Let's see. It puts me down. Where was I? Striker, I believe you are next in turn order here.
Wow, they're just frantically going all over the place. scoot just a little bit more towards the back of him, just a little bit, so I can get a good, nice little clean sweep around the neck.
Okay. Always y'all are trying to go for the neck, but it's the dice that decide.
Because technically that's the only really good part where it has really no armor.
Mm-hmm. Well,
listen,
give us
that
the,
doesn't seem to stop Ronnie. She just keeps banging the armor hard enough with her axe, and
You got an
apparently it
axe. I
gives.
got swords, man.
give us
Pierce.
the 20 side with advantage.
Have you ever tried piercing instead of slashing?
I mean, you're kind of close range to use the bow at this point, and the swords just do slashing damage. Although, if you have a dagger, I believe the dagger's piercing.
He does have dagger.
I do have a dagger. First one was a 7, and the second one was a 13. So we're gonna do a 13, my Melissa.
13 plus 5, 18. That is enough. Yes. So roll for your damage then.
Yeah, another D6. Here I come, baby. And it's also a 3.
So another 6 damage. You got the plus 3.
Yep.
That's they're definitely wounded. One of the soldiers goes down. There's still one guy left, who's frantically at this point like waving his pike between the three of you, like back, you savage monsters! Back!
Kurt, finish him off! Finish him off!
Kurt's gonna try. Oh yeah! Kurt leaps in there with the what has he got? He's got the spear, and basically like lands on top of this guy with an overhand strike with the spear, plants it right through his gorget, all the way down through to the back, and plants the guy in the ground.
I've never been so proud, Kurt.
Yeah, that's right. Get some.
Okay, Kurt. Okay.
Sorry, I'm excited. It's been a good battle. Good fight, yeah.
Yeah.
Ronnie, it's your move now.
Ronnie, standing next to Dowron, just kind of walks right up to the side of him, sizes up the 4 guys in front of them, and kind of goes, "Hey, Dowron, how quick you think we'd take these guys down?" Beautiful.
All right, well, I assume you're going to go for the guys closest to you, Ronnie, with your usual hack and slash, dive into the fray.
Ronnie takes the battle axe of their commander and hefts it up.
Oh, battle axe now.
And shows them like, "You sure you want this dance, boys?"
They glance at each other nervously. Give me a 12 side for intimidation.
That is a 9.
9. That is not enough to break them. They glance at you warily, and they tighten their grips on their weapons. But they stay steadfast.
Ronnie just shrugs his shoulders. "If you insist," he drops their boss's battle axe to the ground with the blade sticking in the ground, the other half sticking up, and pulls out Regios and goes, "Well then, who wants first?"
You are the first move, so technically it's you that wants first.
That is a 15. Plus 7.
Plus 7. Yeah, that's enough.
So
Give us
Ronnie,
the damage roll.
yeah. So Ronnie's just gonna swing for whoever he hits first between the two.
Plus the 2d12 plus 3. Alright, plus 8, rather.
So we got 7 and 4. So that's 11 plus 8.
19. Alright. You swing and carve into one of the first guys. It does a really nice slash across the chest, bites right through the plate, the breastplate that he's wearing, and he staggers backward, not down for the count, but definitely wounded. Let's see.
And after she hits him, she looks at his partners like, "Now, I did give you an out."
You did. You did. Delrin is going to follow up your slash Delrin and his whole squad are going to follow up your slash with a charge of their own, hacking and slashing.
Do I see Kate? Do I see Kate?
Yes, now that you're next to the group, you see Cade darting in with his little short sword,
Yes!
and like whipping at hamstrings and stuff. You see one guy go down with a cry as his leg is cut out from under him. Ah, god damn it! Oh! And then he's suddenly silenced with a gurgle as a little short sword plunges down his throat. And then about this time, where's Hal? Hal's actually after them. There's a frantic attempt at retaliation, and one of Hal's squad actually goes down as they join in the fray from the frantic slashing. But they quickly overwhelm these 4 guards, and in a very short amount of time, they are just all either dead or dying on the ground here.
Ronnie kind of walks up to Cade and just like puts her hand on top of his head and just gives it a rub.
Hey, Ronnie, that was great. Let's do it again. I want to murder more people.
Calm down, you. Don't worry. We've got this. Hey, Lem.
Yeah, what's up? I'm back here.
What direction you think we should be taking from your position?
I don't know. All these buildings look like temples or palaces. Didn't you say what we're looking for is in one of these?
Ronnie just kind of starts looking around. And for her, staring at all these palaces and temples, it's all too... Ugh. They're all the same to her. She's just like, can we just set them all on fire and see what comes running out?
What is that?
What is that? Was that you, Goat?
Yeah.
Goat, was that you?
Goats.
Yeah,
That's
my
all right.
phone. Sorry.
It's all right. It's all right. At this point, I want Stryker, Ronnie, and Noel to all roll 12 sides for perception.
12 sides.
Well,
let's
I hope
see.
you guys do better. I rolled a 4, and there we go with the Idol's Curse coming back to us, yeah?
I got a 10.
I had a 6.
I got a 10. Noel's the only one who notices that Lady Atana, Burke, and Lem are all moving towards the nearest temple on the right, which does appear to be the largest and grandest of all the buildings in the courtyard. And Atana is moving with purpose, not like she's ambling around looking for something. Like, it's almost like she knows what she's doing at this point. But Noel's the only one to see this. Ronnie's still looking around the courtyard trying to figure out what to do, or if she has enough materials to set all of the temples on fire. And Stryker, I don't even know what Stryker's doing. Stryker's being Stryker.
Stryker's being Stryker.
So Noel, you notice Atana and the others approaching this large temple. Everybody else kind of fanning out into the courtyard. What are you doing?
I'm like, are we still fighting the dude? Or is he,
No, they're all dead.
He's gone.
Oh yeah, right. I say, hey, guys, look, Hitana and Burke are heading towards that temple. I think we should follow them.
What?
And Ronnie immediately just kind of shrugs her shoulders, pulls back up the battle axe from the captain that she heps it over her shoulder with the Serrachios and starts walking that direction.
All right. Atana turns to gaze at you guys and waits patiently as you all approach. And as you get closer, she says, "You did say Kibao was the one most likely to have the Void Stone."
I'm new to this town. Don't really quite get what any of these buildings are or mean.
And she sort of gestures over her shoulder. "Kibao is the high priest of Amun, the god of light in Marad. This is his temple. Most likely, if he's still alive, he will be inside."
Well then. And Ronnie will walk in front of them. Why don't we just knock on the door? And then she proceeds to kick the door open.
Why don't the tank ever go in first? God.
Because Ronnie really, really, really wants to die. And this might be the thing that kills her. Who knows? We'll find out in a moment.
She's inherently suicidal for some reason.
She is.
So I feel like she's
she's a classic berserker. She is a classic berserker.
So,
I do tend to play my role quite a bit.
Now, where the heck is this thing?
Berserker.
Where are you, Pigeon? Here you are.
She just wants to leave me.
You guys step in to this very large, impressive temple.
Hey, it's me. Let me stop.
Yeah, you wish,
I mean,
boy.
he's got your goatee before you got the beard, so.
You remember that? Those some good times.
All right.
No, it was pretty ugly on you, actually. I'm kind of glad you went with the full goatee. And...
Shut up. That's because I lost all that weight and I look like I was sick. That's why.
Mm-hmm. Sure. That's the reason.
Yes.
All
yes,
right.
it is.
Ronnie, you kick down the door and are the first one through. And roll a 12 side for me.
Let's see how this plays out. Oh, lovely. 9.
A 9. As soon as you come through, you notice on your left is an assassin who stands there, arms folded, and does not approach you or make any hostile, aggressive signs.
Ronnie immediately goes, "Here we go again."
And who is coming in immediately after Ronnie? I'm just putting the little chibis in here to start with, but who's next to follow?
I'm in the back, so everybody left my tail.
All right. Noel, are you going to follow Ronnie in, or are you letting other folks go ahead of you?
Yeah, I'll follow in.
All right. Noel, the brave tank, finally comes in here.
Ooh, nice little thing you set up there.
You're only just now noticing?
Terrible.
Are you
All right.
playing Hearthstone?
Probably.
Yes.
No, I'm not.
It's gluten-free
Noel
gaming.
comes
over
in
there.
here. All right. And
that's played out. It's like,
Noel, give me a 12 side for perception.
I got 3.
3. You don't even notice the assassin in the corner. You just walk in and you're like, oh, wow, look at this beautiful architecture and the big vaulted ceiling. And, oh, it's so pretty.
Me and my wife got to get this one day.
All right. And at this point, I think Lady Atana is going to come in with Burke in tow. And at this point, Ronnie, you spot the man at the far end of this very large chamber. Bedecked in way over the top, super zealous, crazy robes, brilliantly colored, flashy. He's got all kinds of religious insignias and embroidery and gold flecks and all kinds of stuff, and yet, despite all of this flashy clothing and the brilliant colors, the light coming through the windows doesn't seem to touch him.
Ronnie gets a weird feeling about that. It feels a bit familiar to her. She's not sure why, but it feels familiar.
And at that point, Atana steps in behind you, and the man at the far end spreads his arms. Atana, come in.
Ronnie just kind of drops the captain's battle axe on the ground and looks back at Atana and just keeps her hand just posted like that.
All right, so you guys are coming in and you're ready for a fight, and that's where we're gonna leave it for tonight.
Oh wait! I thought we're gonna hit 11 like we did last week.
You want to go a little bit longer? I can do a little bit longer.
If you want.
We'll leave it up to you guys.
Look, I'll open it to the floor. You know me, I go with majority rule.
All in favor of extending another half hour or so? Raise your hands. 1, 2, 3. All right, we're doing it. A little bit more. That's all right. We can do this. Atana marches forward.
It's just because I want to see him work.
That's a mean reason for it.
I mean,
No.
you the one I gotta edit it.
I'm not going to do anything to this. This is perfect
Now,
as it is.
What layer did I put her in? Apparently I put her in the wrong layer.
Layer fix? Achieved.
Fixed.
Hey.
All right. Tana steps forward, kind of looking around. Burke actually is going to follow close on her heels because it's Burke.
Even
And
though I tried
Atana-
to tell her not to step forward.
This is Lady Atana you're talking about here.
Ronnie just
She's-
sits there like with her arm still there, and she just kind of feels air. It's like, oh, so nobody wants to listen to me today. Okay, that's fine. She just kind of hefts up her axe and does one of these. Just
Mm-hmm. Atana strides forward till she's about in the middle of the little audience chamber here. Yeah. And throws back her shoulders. She actually is quite regal standing there in Ronnie's mother's armor with her religious regalia on top of it and the little frill coming out the neck. And unlike the gentleman at the far end of the hall, she looks quite radiant with the sunlight streaming through the windows, and stands there tall and proud. And he says, "High Priest Kibar, you have gotten fat since last I saw you." And the man at the end of the hall cracks a small smile that doesn't touch his eyes. "Queen bitch Atana."
what
So
did
good
he
for you
just
to
call
grace
her?
my office.
Ronnie just. What did he just call her? Hold on. Who the fuck is this bastard?
And he turns his attention to you, Ronnie, as you say that, and raises an eyebrow, and he says, "I am Kibao, High Priest of Amun, and the most powerful world shaper you will ever meet. You would do well to lay down on floor in prostration."
And she raises an eyebrow. Hold on 1 second. And she turns her head to Noel. Hey, Noel, is this the guy? Is this the guy?
Yeah, that's him.
This is the guy.
Yeah, that's him.
Hold, wait, let me make sure. Hey, Stryker! Is this the
Striker's still
guy?
outside. Striker, are you coming in now?
See, I didn't want her to say anything because I was gonna peek in and see. I said, all right, let's see, like try to do a quick little layout real quick before I come all the way in there.
How you going to
And
do a
see-
layout from all the way outside?
That's why I was peeking in.
Give us a 12 side with you peeking in.
Exactly.
And also, I was gonna see if I can feel the energy of the void stone.
All right, roll a 12 side and let's see what you get.
I wrote the wrong one.
He's like, wait, I wrote a 17. Wait, no, wrong dice.
I should have rolled a 16. I was like, wait, what? That don't make sense.
16 on a 12 side. Huh, all right then.
I got a 5.
A 5. You poke your head just past the door. At about that time is when Ronnie calls to you. All you can really see is like there are lots of people in there.
Walk in. But before I actually walk all the way in, I grab my longbow. Just hold it in my hand.
One go out, you step in.
Huh. Did you do something different?
No, never mind that. Is this the guy?
The man up on the dais at the end of the hall looks at you. "Ah, you are Morad ambassador. What was name? Striker. You come here months ago, asking after documents."
Yeah. Nice to see you again.
"Yes, I have to thank you. Your efforts proved most valuable to my campaign."
What do you mean?
"Don't tell me you don't know. You should take full credit. It was you who translated the scroll after all, yes?" took my associates to the tomb in the swamp and ensured that they obtained the stone.
So they did return. They got the stone for you.
And here they told such a wonderful story about how you assisted them with obtaining stone.
Oh, they're just modest. Huh.
And he turns to the assassin standing at his right. He says, "It's shame. Gildan here says he has a personal gratitude he wished to express to you, Striker."
No, I'm okay.
And that assassin steps forward a couple paces and lowers his hood. Roll a 12 side for perception.
Oh.
I got a 9.
A 9.
Yeah.
The hall is pretty big, and he's pretty far away. It's hard to resolve fine detail on his face, but it's not hard to resolve the nasty, twisted scar that runs across his throat from one side to the other, where somebody ran a short sword or something across it. And the man looks at you, doesn't say anything, but there's a pure, unbridled hatred mixed with a little bit of glee in his gaze.
I go like, hey, that looks really nice, man. Look, you're healing very well. I'm so happy for
And
you.
he just like bares his teeth at you.
Oh, well, what happened to our friend? The little hyper one.
And he just bares his teeth at you again. And
Okay.
Kivao says, "He is not very talkative, as you might imagine. But I'm sure he'll catch up with you soon."
Yeah, I mean, that's what happened. I think his vocal cords are kind of shot.
I wonder how that could have happened.
Shoot.
Ronnie just kind of
That's
looks
what
at
I'm
you
saying.
and just shakes her head.
So, but you got the stone, right? Okay, we're all good. All right.
Yes, I have to thank you. You have given me far more than I could have expected. You know, when I gave you the scroll and tasked you to go find out what its translation was, I expected that it would lead to some valuable but otherwise useless artifact from olden days. Something could sell or look pretty on wall. And yet, here my agents return with weapon of ultimate power and solve all my problems.
Oh, so does that mean we get to get our friend back?
Your friend, what friend was that?
What do you mean, what friend? The
Ronnie
assassins
just-
had her, chained up for us. She said if I return the stuff for you, our friend, we can have a friend back.
Yes, I remember bargain. Yes, you can take up with friend Gildan here and head of Assassin's Guild after he's finished with business loading invasion force on boats.
Oh, invasion. Oh, so that's what that was down there. Okay.
And he turns his gaze back to Itana and grins all the more broadly, although the smile still doesn't touch his eyes, which you now start to notice are quite a bit darker than they really should be, even at this distance. And he grins that devilish grin. Finally, we will be able to throw off tyrannical shackles of Uruk and take control of the north.
Why when he does that, do I still feel that? Can I still try to feel the energy coming from the stone?
Only another 12 side.
See if I can pinpoint where he might have it actually sitting on this person. What is that? Nope, I can't. I did it again. Why do I keep grabbing that tight?
Fail.
I'm gonna move this one all the way back here so I don't grab it no more.
Fail.
I was like, what is that extra
How
heavy
do you,
when I
my
throw it?
question is, how do you do that twice in a row? Are you just grabbing them without looking? Is that what it is?
I did just grab without looking.
Oh, okay.
Like literally, I went because I usually keep my 12 up For some reason, I put it down, so I was like, oh, so I'll just reach back here. Nope, I grabbed my 20 side again. I was like, wait a minute, that don't sound right.
See, this is why all my stuff's stacked in a corner together where I have no choice but to forcefully look.
That is a 4.
A 4. You definitely feel a tingle of something, but that's about the extent of it.
I'm not close enough.
Not close enough.
So, okay.
Ronnie's just gonna walk towards Burke and Atana and kind of like stand off to the side of Atana.
And as you step forward, Kibao directs his unusually dark gaze to you. And who is this you bring me?
Oh, don't mind me. I am just here to watch.
You are here to watch, eh?
Yeah, I'm
It
here
will
to
be
watch
good
when she
seats.
drops your ass, and then I'm gonna claim your head.
I like this one. She has spirit. And he turns back to Atana. So, you think you can match me now? Ha! You could not equal me before I had ultimate weapon. Now you are fly speck.
Can we
Go
see
on
it?
then. Take best shot you can. And he just folds his arms and stands there arrogantly with that grin on his face.
How do we know you got the stone? Let me see it.
Atana doesn't wait.
God dang it.
Her expression has gone from glacial to iron to white hot fury, and Striker, this you feel. She gathers up a great deal of energy and lashes out in a lightning bolt to rival yours. And this bolt of lightning blasts forward between her and Kibao and strikes something right in front of him and just is absorbed. Nothing. And
I was like, well, he got the stone, all right.
Ronnie, you can actually see from your position next to Atana a slight grimace in her expression seeing that.
Ronnie puts a hand on Atana's shoulder. Relax, darling. He's trying to get under your skin on purpose.
It is good at that, but he's also incredibly powerful.
Oh, yeah? Hey, Striker.
Nope.
Ronnie just looks at you, expecting you to just come towards where she is.
Nope.
Striker wants no parts of this. I love it. No, what are you doing during all this?
I'm like, I don't think we should get between those two. Let's take care of these assassins.
The assassins are all just sort of standing there, arms folded, looking very unimpressed, almost bored.
And so, since that's all happening, Ronnie's seeing all this, she just looks at Striker. Oh, I get it. You're afraid your boyfriend over here is going to kick your ass. Oh, that's fine. You can leave. You can leave.
Yep,
Don't worry.
that's fine. Okay. What she don't realize is that I'm trying to gather energy right now. I was like, yeah, I'm afraid of him. Yep.
All right, you know what? We're gonna do this then. As you're sitting there gathering energy, Kibao turns his gaze on you, Striker, and he says, "You are thinking to take shot of your own, yes? I give 1 in 20 chance you actually stretch something. Take best shot."
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just standing here. They attack, I attack. I'm not getting between y'all two.
They will not attack unless I give order. Question is, should I give order? I give you option. You can surrender to me, acknowledge me as your king and lord, serve me in every way, I let you go. You choose alternative, well, then things get messy.
I mean, I'm not from here, and honestly, where I live, there's nothing to rule, so technically, do I really have to...
You are sellsword, yes?
I'm just a lone wolf, my man. Get it?
So, Queen Bitch Etana, what is she paying you?
She's paying me kind of nicely, you know. I'm just saying, it's gonna have to be worth my while.
I offer you this. I don't kill you if you turn on her instead.
Okay. I look at Lady Etana, I go, I mean, I'd rather not die.
Oh, yeah. Let's see.
I'm trying to convince her, like,
roll a 12 side.
This time I got the 12 this time. I got a 5.
A 5. Etana glares at you for a moment very sternly, as if contemplating whether you're now an adversary she needs to deal with. But after a moment of intense scrutiny, she turns back to face Kibao. Kibao spreads his arms. My offer stands for all of you. You can lay down arms, pledge yourself to my service, and walk out of here alive, or... Then he just sort of waves a hand, implying what will happen after.
Oh, well, you're... What? Serve you? Hell no. Let's go, man. We got this.
I'm sitting there like, I grab my bow in my hand. I'm like, not die. Fight. Yeah.
Yeah.
I grab my arrow. I grab my scale arrow.
Mm-hmm.
When I can pierce the magic.
Mm-hmm.
I go, Lady Etana, I'm sorry. And I act like I'm about to I load up and just aim it right at her. But she's straight in front of him. So it kind of works to my advantage right now.
Oh, straight over the shoulder.
Oh, damn right.
Kibao grins more broadly, as if looking forward to you putting the arrow in her. Etana's eyes get a little bit wider as she looks back at you, pointing your bow straight at her. Gaze flicks across the hall to Kibao for a moment, flicks back to you. Tilts her head. And now, let's see, what are we going to do here? Ronnie, are you doing anything as you see this?
Ronnie turns with Lady Etana as they both look at Stryker. And without turning her head, without motioning anything, just grabs Etana's hand and pulls her axe.
Okay. All right.
And if you survive this, I'll tell you my actual name. Before you die, of course, you know. Consider it common courtesy.
Oh, now I suddenly have an idea that I want to try. Yeah, and that's going to work. And with that, Etana gives a small smirk, and then a curt nod, and then abruptly disappears.
And this is so, as you see the power goes through, and I go, and I let go, and she disappears. Where do you think it's going?
Roll me a 20 side with advantage, because Kibao is quite surprised at this sudden turn of events. He was not expecting Etana to disappear and your arrow to be flying towards him now.
Well, the first one was a 19 and the second one was 11. So guess what? 19.
Oh, nice.
Now, where the heck did I put him? He's in here somewhere, I swear. There he is.
19 plus...
Wait a minute. What is he doing there if I put him up here?
You got a plus 5, right?
Yep, it's 24.
Oh, yeah, there he is. That's what I was looking for. Yep, that definitely hits. Give me the 100 side for the power.
100 side. And you said the highest is, this is what we want the highest for, right?
Since you're channeling through the bow, you want a lower number.
Okay, that's success.
If you were trying to weave like your own spell independent of the bow, then yeah, it would be higher numbers are better for you in that case.
Okay.
Sorry, it's a little bit backwards, but that's the way it's set up.
Oh no, you good. I got a 36.
36, that's pretty good. Your arrow streaks forward, and it leaves a crackling trail of plasma in its wake as the lightning surrounds this arrow. The arrow being made with the dragon scale tip does not disintegrate with the bolt of lightning like other arrows do. It surges forward fully intact, and Kibao actually takes a short step back, a little bit surprised at this thing flying towards him, and it crosses the threshold where Atana's lightning bolt disappeared. And the lightning immediately dissipates. Shoo, poof, gone. The arrow, on the other hand, continues right on through as if nothing happened and takes him in the shoulder. Roll for damage on your bow.
And that's
a 1d10 plus 4.
1d10 plus 4. Let's see, where's my d10? Right there. Dun, dun, dun. And 0 means 10, right?
On a d10, yes. 0 means 10.
No. 10 plus 4.
14 damage right off the bat. That's a pretty good shot. And Kibao staggers backwards a moment with the impact of the bow. Looks at the shaft sticking out of his shoulder.
And what I do to play it off, I go... like a shock face.
And as you do that, like Atana steps out from behind a casement on the side here. Where in the world did I put Atana? Here you are.
Gotta play
So
it off.
she's over here now, with a grin on her face. And Kibao looks at you, and looks at the arrow in his shoulder, and looks at Atana, and back at you, Striker. He's like, okay, we play it this way.
And Ronnie just turns around slowly and taps her axe once again and just... I mean...
No, but she just...
And that's where we're going to leave it for tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
That's fine with me. Let's do it.
So, question. I know we were supposed to get 50 experience from last time that I need to
Oh,
add
yeah,
in
I've got a
now.
lot of tallying up here to do.
Yeah.
There was a lot of battles, man.
Yeah, so from the previous episode, I didn't say it aloud, but y'all were supposed to gain 50 XP for your antics at the harbor.
Got it.
And then, let's see. 1, 2, 3. Oh, man, I got to think about this now.
Wait,
This
how
was
many points
actually-
does Noel get for jumping in a barrel?
Nola's definitely getting some points. What am I looking for? Show me the history. I wonder if I can go back far enough to see all of this that we just did here.
If I add the points from last game, I have 2,440 experience.
And that would put me at 22. What does that say? Where am I? Where's the experience for it? Too far away. There it is. So 2265 is where I should be at then. If
And
that's
I'm
to be
at-
believed.
And I'm at 2395.
65, 2395. Noel's at 440. Okay. Sorry, I'm waiting for the map to catch up.
Would it help if we did this? Because we don't need to see this part, right? I can switch us back to regular screen. You can turn
Yeah.
off shared screen. That should help speed things up on your end.
That will help a little bit.
Yeah.
Where are we at here?
Wait, it's still there. You still haven't canceled the share screen. There you go.
I'm working on it. It's slow, man. It's slow.
Well, while he's doing that, I can say this stuff. So, I hope y'all enjoyed this so far.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's been a kind of a up and down roller coaster of me grabbing Ron dice, not once but multiple times. 269s.
So I think officially this episode has probably our best rolling average throughout the entire
I'm
season.
Yeah,
about
that's
to say,
true.
that pretty
That's
much
true.
was the.
That's scary.
Well, we got a title. Scary rolls,
Maybe.
or 269s.
You don't say 269s, you just say 6969.
All right, Striker
What?
and Ronnie gain 750 XP. Noel gain 850 XP.
Wow.
You said 700.
750 XP for Ronnie and Stryker. 850 XP for Noel.
Okay.
750. So it's 20.
440 plus.
I think that's a level up for Ronnie.
Is it?
3,145.
I have 3,290.
I'm at 315.
That's a level up for everybody. And you get to go into the battle next week at level 4.
This is amazing. I now need to pull up.
What do I get with my level up?
We'll talk about that offline. We won't bore the poor people watching this thing with the details.
Gotcha. Yep. So back to this. So yeah, if y'all enjoy this, please make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. Make sure you share this multiple times. And I'm gonna say, because I'm gonna keep saying share this because you want everybody to watch the stupid, crazy fails that we always do. Yeah. Don't forget to hit the bell notification to stay up to date. And if you haven't watched this from the beginning, something's wrong with you because I would not watch this from right now. I would be super lost. Don't forget to always come back. Leave a comment down below of any other, RPGs, any more fails that you want to see, or you just want to bash us because, that's the Surge over there. Mr. Surge always fails at the beginning. I don't know how he always fails at the beginning.
And at the end.
Surge fails just generally. I mean, that's his.
It's generally. If you want to have Noel's wife cookies, definitely put that in the comment. No, just put no.
Noel's wife. Noel's wife.
Noel's wife. Noel's wife.
Wait, these are just paintings with no clothes on. They're like,
you know what? I'm done. Just naked paintings.
Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the bell icon for notifications. And of course, everybody, as per usual, send worship and praise to the almighty GM known as the Mighty Mage. As per usual, doing such an amazing job enthralling us in all the nonsensical stuff that we've dealt with to this point.
Just put 69 in the comments down at the bottom. Ain't that's all we want.
I feel like that needs to be the title for the episode, to be honest.
Like I said, if I'm doing it, it's 69. You can't put 69 times 2. You can't say 269. You just have to do 69. And no, they're not going to flag it because there's a song with that title as well. And if that hasn't been flagged, this can't be flagged.
Well, we might get flagged for just putting 69 in the goddamn title.
We'll find out. At any rate, we'll see you guys on the next one. Adios.
Bye. I can't find
Noel's wife. Noel's wife.
Noel's wife. Noel's wife. Noel's wife. Noel's wife.